Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this money manifesting workshop. Now, I know a lot of people bought for this workshop, so I just want to relax for the first 5 minutes, just so everyone can jump in. I know that there were a lot of people who were having link issues, guys. Lada and her amazing team are doing the best to make sure that's good. And guys, this workshop, it works regardless if it's live or not. So it's totally okay. And I know some people really do enjoy having this kind of workshop live, and this is an interactive workshop. I'm going to talk to you guys. I want to hear your input. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I totally understand that. And of course, if you guys have questions afterwards, you're welcome to email me. I emailed all of you with the items to bring. And thank you guys for jumping on. Hi, guys. Hello. Join the chat. Let's say hi. We have a couple minutes. I'm not going to get started for a couple minutes because I just want to give everybody a chance to jump online and be live and not miss anything. Oh my God, isn't that the way it goes sometimes? You're like, yes, I'm ready. And then like the Wi-Fi is acting all wonky, or your laptop, you can't find the cord. I feel for you guys. So, and guys, this is a pretty long workshop. So if I were you, I'd grab some water. We're going to be doing a lot of internal work. So make sure you have everything with you, your pen, your paper. We're going to be doing the vision boards. We're going to be doing the candle work. So just make sure everything's there. And don't worry if it's like over here, you guys can get up and get it. It's totally fine. Hey, Norway, how awesome. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I know it's Mother's Day too here in the United States. So for all of you guys out there that are taking time away, and for all those mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Thank you guys for making the time. Yay, hi guys. Oh, yay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Guys, everyone take a moment to just kind of like take a deep breath and, oh my God, there's so many hummingbirds out my window. It's such a good sign. We're just gonna take a couple more minutes to let everybody join. Just 2 more minutes. How is everybody doing? I'm excited. My background, hi from France. Yes, oh, my name is French too. Thank you. Hi from California, sunny California. It's been kind of great here. It's kind of cold. I was like, whoa. It's probably not cold since most people for California. In Southern California, it was like brisk. New York, what's up? London. This is so awesome. I love how we can just connect all over the world. It's great. And it's super exciting. We're going to give people just a couple more minutes for everyone to jump on. I know how many people purchase and I know how many are live. So I just want to make sure. How long is this going to take? It's about 2 hours. It's about 2 hours, guys. And don't worry if you're like, I got to head out. This works even if not live. The only thing is with the vision board and the candle work, it has to be done during a waxing moon. So that's the only thing. So if you could do it later today, you can do it tomorrow. But everything else, you're all good to go. No worries. 1 more minute and then we're going to get started. Does anybody else have any other questions before we begin? Grab your water, your tea, your coffee, grab everything. From Burkina Faso, where is that? Burkina Faso. Where is that, Flavian? That's so cool. I want to get a big old map and put pins in where all my clients are. That's awesome, and I love to travel. Okay, 1 more minute, and we're gonna get started. I haven't done a webinar in a couple months. The last one I think was love. France. Yes, I actually want to go to France. I want to go to France this year. That'd be so awesome. I've been wanting to go forever. Okay, all right, guys. We gave them 5 minutes. We are going to get started. Now, when it comes to this is a manifesting money webinar, and what's funny, we're going to talk about manifestation first. So I have to do this on phone, not working on computer. That's okay. Do it on your phone. It's all good. It's all the same. Quick question. Does it matter small, big candle? Do we have to finish the candle? Number 1, I did say a 7-day candle. And 7-day candles, guys, they're just tall pillar candles. It could just be any big fat candle. And it's okay. If you have a small candle, don't worry. Don't stress. Don't stress about it. It'll still work. You just go get another candle later. And I'll explain how that works. Anybody who did my my love manifestation webinar might be a little bit more familiar with candle work. But it's okay. We're going to talk about it. Oh, West Africa. Wow, that's crazy. As for finishing the candle, yes, you have to finish the candle. And it has to be done by the full moon. Okay? So that's to answer questions. Is there any other questions? I think we're good. North Carolina. Tangangana. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Okay, we're gonna jump in. So manifesting money. So manifesting money, guys, is a little bit different than just manifesting perhaps a relationship or manifesting, I don't know, health. They all kind of come from different energetic spaces. Texas. Sorry, I'm seeing the chat. But we're going to talk about manifesting in general first. Okay. So we're constantly manifesting. Is anybody here new to manifesting work? I'm sure at some point everyone has done something, affirmations or visualizations in some way. We are going to go through that as well. But when it comes to manifesting, guys, we're manifesting constantly, consistently, all the time, good and bad. Now, the way the universe works is that it takes what you most dominantly focus on. So it's subconscious in a lot of ways. Now, my background is energetics. So I'm an energy healer. I'm a psychic. I'm a reader. So working with energy is extremely important when working with manifestation. We're nothing but vibration and energy. And a lot of people are looking for quick fixes, guys. And I'm just going to let you know right now, there are no quick fixes. Okay, now there are things we can do, and we are going to do one today. We're going to do candle work to try to get money in fast. But if we are trying to look for something that's sustained, something that's consistent, something that's going to grow, you got to do the inner work. There is no way out of this. I know, trust me, guys, if there was, I would have taught it a long time ago. But we're going to do some awesome inner work, and we're going to work through the energy body. Okay, now when it comes to conscious manifestation, we need a couple different things, guys. Number one, we need clarity of vision. If you're going to try to manifest money, guys, or anything, you have to have a very clear picture of what it is you're trying to manifest. And this is why we're going to do vision boards today. And I know everyone has probably heard of a vision board or a dream board, but no one actually takes the time to sit down and do it. So I'm going to wrangle all of you guys today, and we're going to do it together. Next, we need to have an appropriate corresponding emotion, okay, in order to manifest. And this is what we're going to definitely work through. So guys, I'm going to do my best not to talk too much, although that's going to be inevitable. But we're going to have to sit down and do some work together. And lastly, with conscious manifestation, it's repetition, repetition, repetition. So we manifest from our subconscious. And guys, I'm just giving you a background in manifesting because I really feel it's important you understand what's happening. Because sometimes people will be like, manifest love or manifest health or wealth. And they'll give you all these tools and tricks, but you don't kind of understand where it's coming from. And it's really important. Once I teach you, you can do this all the time. You won't ever need me ever again. So we manifest with the subconscious. And the subconscious, that's created from 0 to 7 years of age. We've all passed that, right? So no matter how much we might try consciously, if we don't reprogram this, doesn't really help. Now, the only way to reprogram the subconscious, now, a side note, you could do hypnotherapy. That is something that's more in the present, and it does reprogram it. Outside of that, the only way to reprogram the subconscious mind is through repetition. So most people drive, right? You've been driving for years, and now you can drive without even thinking. You could be thinking about work. You get to your destination, and you're like, how did I get here? I don't even remember the lights. Repetition, you practiced over and over again. Okay, so these are things that, just FYI, some of the things that we're going to learn today, whether it's vision board, whether it's affirmations, whether it's meditations, we got to do it over and over again. Okay, guys, just FYI. I know some people are like, I just want to do this once and, fix my money problems forever. I wish that was the case, but it does. Once it gets a lot easier and the money comes on you. But don't worry, we're going to be doing candle work, and so anybody that needs I need $500 now, we're going to bring that right on in. Okay, now we're going to start with worth. Now, before I do this work, I want to do a disclaimer, guys. Whenever we do energetic work, it does affect our lives. As within, so without. Okay, so when we do this work and we're trying to clear things out, cut cords, raise our vibration, shift, because energy follows intention, it will affect a lot of different things. It will affect our relationships. It will affect our jobs. It will affect us. Now, it doesn't have to be negative, but let me just give you an example, because I don't want you guys to do this work and be like, Angelic, this happened. So for instance, you might be like, I hate my job and I want to make more money. So we're going to do this energetic work. You're like, yes, I'm in this awesome job and I'm making, 3 times more money than I normally make. And you do this work, and a week later, you get fired. Now, this is an extreme, but I want to give a disclaimer. You get fired. You're like, what the hell? No, I have no money. No, The universe works, the closest point between two destinations is a straight line, right? So it cuts out what doesn't work. You want something that you're happy with and that is going to bring you money. So it's going to cut out anything that doesn't vibrate like that. Okay, guys, I just want to let you guys know that before we do this work. Now, that's an extreme. I'm not saying you guys are going to lose your jobs, but you might notice some shifts. Okay, so just FYI. Okay, can I just get like a little show of hands, or has anybody done manifestation work? Anybody? Any form? Even if it's just affirmations or any work. Anybody. And you could chat, type chat. This is a workshop, so I'm gonna be interacting with you guys. Yes. Okay, great. Anybody else? Awesome. Good. Okay, so a lot of this isn't new. You guys know how this is gonna shift. You guys know how this is gonna work. Okay? Awesome. Vision boards. Vision boards are awesome. I don't see vision boards and affirmations. Yes, yes. And some people like vision boards. I don't waste their time. Are you kidding me? Those things are incredible. Those things work awesome. Scripting, affirmation writing, awesome, but didn't repeat. Yeah, those things. And some people do affirmations. Silva method. You did just lose your job. Don't worry, Annie. We're going to get you something awesome. Visions and affirmations. And those are the best, honestly, but they have to be done a little time. And vision boards are super effective. And we'll get there. Okay, so first things first, guys. We're going to jump into finances, but a lot of people, when they do financial work, they don't recognize that your finances and your self-worth are linked. And I'm doing a heart on purpose, okay? They're linked. So your self-worth, the universe just looks at worth, self-worth, financial worth, worth in general, okay? So if you have very low self-worth, you don't feel you're deserving, you might notice that you struggle, that's going to be a definite bump to manifesting money. Okay, so we're going to jump first into self-worth. It might seem a little indirect, but a lot of people don't recognize this, but we're going to talk about this. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about your relationships. Okay, now I'm sure lots of you guys can relate. When it comes to self-worth, let's look at your relationship. So a lot of people might notice when they're in unhealthy romantic, well, we're going to use romantic as an example, unhealthy romantic relationships or in any kind of relationships that are troublesome, you might notice that your financial life either stagnates, it struggles, or you have to really work hard to gain like any like ground. And you guys might notice like once you break up with that person, your job goes great, money goes up, things change, you change jobs. It's energetics. It's all energetics, guys. The heart. Now, the heart has an electromagnetic field 5,000 times greater than the mind. All right. So while we're doing conscious affirmations and we're doing visualizations, when we do manifestation, it is all about how you feel. It's extremely, extremely important, guys. So we're going to do some clearing work. Okay. So we're going to be doing energetic work and we're going to be doing clearing work in order to open up this heart. Now, does anybody else notice that? Like, every time I'll give an example. Every time that I started dating somebody new and I was super excited, everything was going good financially. I was getting the raises or the promotions because I placed my self-worth in my relationships. Can anybody identify where they place their worth? Just type it in there. Do you put it in your body? Do you put it in your money, your status? Anybody could just put in your car. Where do you place your worth? Just share, everybody. Just where do you place it? I'll wait. I want you guys to literally sit down and I need you to think and write down, where do you place your worth? In money. So people think that if I don't have money that no one's going to love me. I'm not worthy of anything. Income. Anybody else? Status in your work, security, income. It's so funny. I put my worth completely in my body and in my relationships. What you're able to offer, ability to help people. Shame to accept money. Oh, we're going to work on that. The heart. Come on, guys. You have to do this work. This is not just for a couple of people to type. If you don't want to type it, that's okay. But I want you to get your pen and your paper and identify, where do I place my worth? Work in relationships, healing capacity, family, body and age. That is a big one. Body and age. Heartfelt relationships. This is good, guys. This is really good. Where we place our worth. Keep going. I really want people to work. I'm not going to stop until I start seeing some more. Work. When you guys say work, are you guys being like the kind of career you have? Being a good daughter, a good sister. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Roles. Roles. Body look. Savings account, friends and jobs. Achievement. Mm-hmm. Wow, guys. That's really good. That's really, really good. Now, these are the things that are taught to us. Career. Something useful. Having a job I love. Oh, ain't that the truth, right? I love what I do. So thank God, but I wasn't there all the time. This is good. Recognition. The busier you are, the more worth I have because you feel needed, right? So it's feeling needed. Money there, we can buy what I feel in the world allows me to do more for others. Taking care of others. This is good. This is really good. A lot of people don't recognize their worth. Now, when it comes to having to feel needed, so true. Yep. Mm-hmm. Guys, when it comes to your worth, these are areas that we're going to have to clear out. These are areas that we're going to have to build more self-nurturing and love. Okay, now because there's tons of you in this webinar, I'm glad we all identified this. And we're going to be doing some cord cutting with some people who helped put this into our psyche. And we're going to be sending love and energy to ourselves. Not having kids, a childless woman. Girl, well, Kara, if it makes you feel any better, this is the first time in human history more women are opting to not have children. Isn't that incredible? Crazy, but it's, hey, you're not. There's so many kids that need good homes. Yes, yeah, but I understand that. This is good, guys. This is really, really good. Now, when you guys think of where you place your worth, what I want you to do really, really quickly, because we're going to start doing some energy work now. I want you to think of one person that perhaps trained this belief. Pleasing others. So for instance, we're going to use pleasing others. Did you have a mother or a father who wanted you to be obedient? You know, did you have someone who made you be more selfless? Like you shouldn't think about yourself. That's bad. Guys, I need you to think of one person, because we're going to start doing cord cutting. I need you to think of one person that helped you to hone this belief system. Maybe when it comes to your body, maybe growing up, just as an example, maybe you had people around you that valued looks, that valued money, that said you're not successful unless you go to college. You're not successful unless you're a mother or you're an engineer, husband, mother. Everybody, let's write this down really quick. I know you guys I just want to get to the work. This is the work. I want you guys to write down just one person. We're just going to do one for right now. You know, it's mother. I want you to write down, what was it? She made me feel like I wasn't enough. Did I have to struggle? Your mother trained you to be this way. Yeah, what was it? You guys need to be specific. What was it? You know, grandmother, brother. Good. Because we're going to pick two people. We're going to start here first. Okay. I'm going to give everybody a second. And it may not be a person. It could have been a culture. A culture. It could have been a society. You weren't the favorite. So maybe you always felt like you needed to prove yourself or be loud. See, you needed to have status and wealth to be complete. This is really good. You need to deserve it. The thing is, guys, as energetic beings, as divine beings, you've incarnated many, many times. Isn't that your first rodeo? We have to acknowledge this. The first part of manifesting is bringing awareness to our blocks. If I don't make money, I'm a loser. Millions of a loser. Wow, that's a pretty steep. Okay, society. Okay, I want everyone to identify this. This could even be religion, because we're going to jump into some cord cutting right now. We need to release these people's energy from our field. And I would suggest doing this a couple times, coming back and doing this. I'm going to give everybody just a little bit longer. Men should make more. Guys, yes, gender roles. You know, these things are outdated and old, and the thing is, the more inferior, the more lack you feel like I do not have, you only manifest more lack. Taught me earning money was difficult, and then you have to follow the rules to earn a good thing. That's a very good one, Andrea. And some people are taught that in order to make money, you have to struggle. Like you have to struggle really hard. Many first generation If you're a first generation immigrant to a new country, your parents worked really, really hard, and they might have been like, you need to bust your ass in order to do this. And so in your mind, in order to earn money, it has to be hard. It's not true. No approval. Okay, guys, this is all good. I want you everyone to get really comfortable. Yes, guys. And we're like this because honestly, we want to be loved, right? We're here to manifest money, but what we're looking for really is security, love, and acceptance. That's what we're really looking for. So we got to get down to the energetics, okay? So everybody get comfortable. Identify that person. Take a second. Oh, and guys, so I want everyone to kind of just get relaxed. Okay, when it comes to manifesting in general, we have to be a little bit more at ease. Now, this is going to probably be a little bit more emotionally charged, and that's okay. Get some tissues. You might get a little angry, and that's okay too. We're not going to spend too much time on cutting these cords, but we're going to identify them. Now, we have energetic cords with everybody, and I'm sure lots of you guys have cut cords before, but this is going to be a conscious cutting, not just of everybody. It's going to be a conscious. Now, when it comes to cord cutting, please don't get nervous. You can't cut love or positive emotions. That's like trying to cut light. You can't do it. So the person isn't going to like leave your life. It might be your mom or somebody. Regardless if you might want them to leave your life, that's a different kind of manifestation. Okay, so everybody get comfortable. Please sit up for this. Nothing on your back. Make sure your back is not leaning against anything. Okay, so because sometimes our cords are in our back. Okay, so just sit up tall. Just get relaxed, guys. I want you to put your palms face up and on your lap. Okay, feet on the ground. And just listen to me. Okay, just close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in. On the exhale, I just want you to drop the shoulders, guys. Prana comes in on the in breath, so take a deep breath in. Just relax and follow along with me. Now, I always ask Archangel Michael to protect the space before we do any energetic work. So just keep your eyes closed. Just follow along. If you want to say it out loud, that's absolutely up to you. Take a deep breath in. Divine and Holy Archangel Michael, please surround me, this room, this space, this place, in your powerful, divine, and holy protection. Allow only those of highest divine vibration to enter this space. Thank you. Now, as you guys are getting more relaxed, I want you to imagine the person in front of you. It could be your mother, your grandmother, your brother, society, even your culture. You can use a symbol to represent it, whatever that is for you. Now, everyone has a cord. You can see it as a rope, a string. Now, don't struggle with this. I want you to visualize the cord between you and this other person. Allow the cord to appear naturally. If you see it coming from your heart, your stomach, your head, your back, don't struggle with it. Just imagine the cord. If it looks really big and thick, skinny, tiny, dark, don't force it. And if nothing's coming naturally, then I want you to create it. Visualize the cord. Take time, see the person in front of you. I want you to slowly remember maybe some of those memories, some of those harsh words, the pain of the expectation, the fear of not being enough. Breathe, observe the emotions. Remember to breathe. Look at the person, society, and I want you to say it in your mind or out loud. I recognize that these beliefs are not my own. I recognize this is a projection of you. This pain, this fear, is a result of these projections. They are not an example of my worth. I know you are doing only what you knew how to do and the best that you could with what you knew. And I am willing to forgive you. I choose to release all of your fears and all of your projections from all of my bodies now. Now, in this moment, I want you to imagine Archangel Michael and his sword of light cutting this cord between you two. And just see it disintegrate and release from your body. Take a deep breath in. Take your time. And I want you to repeat, I am enough. I have enough. I am choosing to create a new reality. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keep breathing. Breathing in and out. I want you to relax your bodies. And I just want you to imagine a peaceful space. This can be in the clouds. This can be in a forest. It could be your backyard. Whatever place brings you peace. Just sit there for a moment. Just relax. Repeat one more time with me. I am enough. I have enough. I am choosing to create a new reality for myself now. Take your time, guys, and I just want you to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, come back. If there are more people, maybe it wasn't just your mom, maybe it was your dad or something else, repeat this cord cutting. Repeat this release. Now, sometimes we're thinking that we're working through our own, limiting beliefs, but actually you're working through generations of limiting beliefs and fears. How did that work for you guys? Did anybody feel it physically? If not, that's okay. I'm just curious. Sometimes too, when we cord cut, your tummy can get a little gurgly, so that's normal. Anybody want to share? A lot of people are going to watch this recorded, and I just would like to voice it out so that a lot of people who are watching recorded, they have a similar experience. A lot of emotion. Cry. Yeah. Crying is great. Natural cathartic release. I'm all for it. Felt pain in your back. What part of your back, may I ask? Was that like lower left, middle? Light around the shoulders. Hard to say that you're enough. Pain in the back. See, that's why I don't want anybody to lean back. A ton of pressure in the right side of my head by my ear. We're going to talk about this. Peaceful. Lower back. And the cut happened. Don't worry, we're going to be balancing all day. Find it hard to see and visualize. I see colors. That's okay. Cord from the back of your neck. This is so interesting, guys. Left eye watered a bit. Tears. Peaceful cry. This is good. A release of tension. So a lot of people don't realize, I'm trying to manifest money. I'm trying to manifest money. But remember that the heart, 5,000 times greater. So if you're feeling tension, if you're feeling pain, if you're feeling lack, this is what you manifest on. Very peaceful. Sensation on the palms. Oh, good. Energy's running. Left side of tailbone. Left eye watered. Ooh, a lot of watery eyes. Okay, guys. So when it comes to the back, when we suppress emotion, when we feel the weight of carrying responsibility, pain in the body is very literal and metaphorical, actually. Pressure from my heart on top of your head. Very clear image of where it was attached to me. My belly button, her back. Okay, good. So when we release from the back, this is very, very good, guys, because this is something that you've been collecting and carrying. It might be when people carry things in the back, where those people tend to be people who are like, I'm going to hustle, I'm going to push forward. I don't got time to think about it. I don't got time to think about the pain. I'm just going to keep on, and it pushes back here. So it's really good to release it just healthy. If you guys are feeling it from the center of your belly button, the center of the body, this is the solar plex chakra. This has to do with your confidence, your power, your intuition. And we really don't want it here, right? Because this is your ability to create and take action. The head too, guys. This is really important too, because if it's your mind, it's going to cause an overthinking. And even if you're doing conscious work, you're always going to sabotage in some way. You're going to, now I don't want to say not just sabotage, but you're going to like push it away, not think you're enough, overthink things. Left eye watered. This is good too. The top of the head, the crown, you need this to receive. This is wonderful, guys. Okay, good. I really suggest that you guys, if there's anybody else that you can think of, definitely do this later. We only have, a couple hours, so I can't go, a couple times like I would love to. So we're going to just do that one time. Now, guys, we're going to do something. Now, this is energy work. So I know you guys have probably done some money manifesting, some kind of manifesting, but energy, it's all energy. So I'm really excited for this part because it's something I teach in my classes. But we're going to go talk really quick about the law of receptivity. If any of you guys ever listen to any of my videos, I talk about this a lot. So when it comes to manifesting, super easy. Visualize. And you're like, well, I haven't received it. Yeah, because law of receptivity is not talked about enough. So law of receptivity is the ability to receive these manifestations. Is your back been hustling? Yeah, Emily, it's true. Like, leave emotion behind. It was blingy and silver from her heart to hers. It's interesting to see how the chords look, isn't it? Because it's real. It's real. Like, people think, did I make that up? No, it just allow it, the colors. Yes, you have access to this after it's live. Absolutely. You can play it as many times as you want. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the law of receptivity. Now, we talked about worth, and we talked about this cord cutting. We need to release all the energy of other people from our body. So please do that later. But we wanted to get that main one, cut it, and release it out. Now, when it comes to the law, you're right, knee aches. Interesting. The right side is masculine. The left side is feminine. Right side is action-oriented. Left side is receptive. So if you're blocked, you're feeling pain on the left side, there's a problem. There was a block in receiving, whether it was love or appreciation. Block on the right side, it's a block in being able to move forward, to take action, to do those leaps, to have the confidence to be ambitious. Confidence being the key. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to keep stopping. So we're going to go back to the law of receptivity. Now, if you guys want to manifest money, you have to be, number one, feel worthy of receiving it. But number two, you guys have to practice giving and receiving, giving and receiving. Now, if you guys hold on too tightly to things out of fear, the universe doesn't have a preference. It doesn't punish us. It's just like, what is this person? I don't have enough. The universe gives you more of not enough. If you are able, does anybody ever go to the casino? I'm not sure if anybody here goes to the casino, but you're not really afraid to lose the money. You're like, I want to gamble $5. And then you win. There was ease. There was no fear, attachment to things. Okay, guys, so when it comes to law of receptivity, we're going to do a couple just little tiny hacks. These are little tiny hacks. Okay, so first things first. If you guys, how many of you guys are bad at receiving compliments? Or bad at receiving help? Anybody? How many of you guys give to everybody else, but not really to yourself? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hate asking for help. We have a distortion that if we ask for help, somehow we're seen as weak or vulnerable. Bad, bad, bad. You say thank you, but you look down. You don't feel worthy. Real bad at receiving help. Yes, easy to give, right? Right? Because you're like, oh, and two, just talking to the ladies for a second. We're a lot of cultures. We're taught to take care, to give, selflessness, 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 and selflessness is a good thing, but not when you sacrifice yourself on the altar of martyrdom, right? Like it doesn't come from the same spot. You feel that you owe them. Okay, guys. Now you guys are trying to receive. If you guys are willing to share with me really quickly, what are you guys trying to manifest? I know it's money, but is it like a new job? Is it $5,000? Is it a new house? New car? What are you guys trying to manifest? Guys, this is a workshop. I really want to be proactive. We're going to talk here. It's not enough to be in your head and think about this. By the contrary. Land. Hey, your own apartment. Nice. New life. Oh, high five. I'm just kidding. I love my life. But it's good thing to manifest things in your life. Anybody else? Anybody trying? My own business. You'll get there. A sustainable life. Financial freedom. More travel. Heck yeah. Major charitable project. Yes, good for you. See, Annie, you're still giving. That's good. Your own business. Now think of it this way, guys. You want to have a new apartment. You want to have your own business, $200,000 of income. You want to receive that, right? It's a very large, energetic thing. Totally doable. Very large. Now, someone telling you or giving you a compliment, really small, energetic thing. But you have a hard time receiving compliments. You have a hard time receiving help. Very different energetic things, right? So just, I'm not putting you guys down anyway, but how mentally, consciously are we going to receive in a new apartment when we're not good at receiving a free cup of coffee and a compliment in how we look? You see what I'm saying? Land, sustainable life. Yes. So get it, right? So we're going to need to practice receptivity. Don't worry, guys. At the end, we're going to be way more interactive. We're going to do candle work. We're going to do vision boards. I know you guys want to get to that, but we need to do the energetic work first. Okay, that's my background, and this is how I'm going to teach it. Okay, so giving to yourself. Now, it's also giving to yourself. We need to practice receiving, and we're going to do that right now, sitting here in this room. Okay, now I know no one's here is going to be like walking on in like, hey, like, Jennifer, you look fantastic. So what we also need to give to ourselves, the partners that we attract, the jobs and careers that we attract, the way that they treat us is directly correlated to what we give and how we treat ourselves. Okay, so you guys want a new apartment, you want money, so on and so forth. How people see you, like, oh, like you might be completely qualified for that promotion. But if you don't see yourself as worthy, guess what? People pick up on that lack of confidence. They pick up on like, oh, she's not, or he's not. So we need to practice this, okay? Hey guys, sending love to you all. Thank you for it. Also why I seek financial freedom. Should I seek it for me? Jennifer, Jennifer says, my kids are also why I seek financial freedom. Should I seek it for me? Yeah, absolutely. Now, the thing is, a lot of people have a hard time receiving and giving to themselves because they think it's selfish. It's not selfish. It's self-loving. It's self-loving. Okay, you can't give from an empty cup. Okay, so before we start doing some of the energy, I call them energy balls. They're great. We're gonna do a little quick association here. $100,000 income. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Okay, guys. So we're gonna be doing some giving. Okay, now first things first, some quick hacks. These are just little side notes. Write them down. When you guys are walking around and you see change on the floor, even if it's a penny, even if it's something, pick it up. Say thank you. Say thank you. It doesn't matter the amount. You guys have to, it's the energy. That's a quick hack. Say thank you. Thank you, universe, for this abundance. Thank you, universe, for this money. And put it in your purse or your wallet. Number 2, quick hack. Your purse, anybody have their purse around? Or their wallet? You guys need to get into that. You guys can do this later, but just FYI, when you're done, you're going to do these things. Get all those receipts out of your purse and out of your wallet, please. Because receipts, if you're in a lack mentality, what do they remind you of? Money going out. Get rid of it. Clean out your wallet. Clean out your purse. I've known people who've manifested money just by keeping their money in bills. And some people iron their bills when they manifest too. Keeping it nice and flat and clean in their wallet and purse because it shows how you care for it. Okay? You know that Jim Carrey manifested $10 million by writing a check to himself, and he would keep it in his wallet. And then he landed that movie Dumb and Dumber, and his check that he wrote to him, $10 million. Little energetic hacks. Okay, now we're going to come back here really quick. We're going to do some reassociation, and we're going to do some energy balls. So first, we're going to give to ourselves. Okay, so I want everyone to get comfy. Yes, the wallet hack works. It does. It really works. And people are like, nah. Guys, everything's energy. People think because they think it's easy that it's, see, because it's easy. You don't have to struggle to make money. You don't. You might have to work, but you don't have to struggle. Okay, guys, I want you guys to get comfy. Does anybody here do energy work? If not, this is going to be fun. Okay, super simple. Now, we are all energy and we are all vibration. Simple physics, facts. This is not woo-woo. It is what it is. Okay? So get comfy, guys. Now, this is something I call energy balls. Now, we all run energy. We all project energy. And we're all trying to receive energy because money is just a form of energy. It's just a piece of paper. That's all it is. Nothing more than that. Your purse is already really clean. It's okay. Then it's something else. It's good. Mine isn't. Okay, so I want everybody to get comfortable. So what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're going to be giving to ourselves. Now, everybody mentioned what they're trying to manifest, right? They're trying to manifest that apartment, that land, that money for that charitable event. All of them were wonderful. The left side is already tingling. Ready for this. Okay. Now, we all run energy. So you guys all mentioned it. You guys know why you're doing this work. But I want you guys to kind of just get really clear. If it's kind of vague, like I want $200,000, that's fantastic. So you might think, how would you see that? Would you see that in your bank account? Would you see it in the form of that business? Would you see it in the form of, I don't know, helping others, you know, service in some way? Just kind of get clear. Just get kind of clear on what you're trying to bring about. And we're going to give it to ourselves. We live in a parallel universe. Everything that you think about, good or bad, already exists. The more you focus on it, you bring that reality to you. That's how it works. Period. Okay? When does my left hand, why does my left hand itch when I'm about to get money? Ooh, does anybody know this? If you guys' palms, maybe this is superstitious, but it works for me every time. My mom taught me this. When your palms itch, scratch it, rub it on your chest. It means money's coming. It means money's coming when your palms itch. Has anybody ever heard of that? Every time my palms itch, I do what my mama said, and money comes in. So palms itching, you guys are already getting it. Okay, now take a deep breath in. You guys don't have to close your eyes for this, okay? I want you guys just to get relaxed. Take a deep breath in. Now energy enters through the top of the head, okay? So I want you guys to, like, remember the heart. I know everyone's seen my broken nail. I'm sorry about that. Remember, the heart is the real big magnetic field, right? So I want everyone to tap the center of the chest 3 times. And I want them to tap the top of their head 3 times. We're activating the chakras, okay? Now, energy is projected through the hands. That's why when we get hurt, what's the first thing we do? We put our hand there because instinctively we know energy is running out of our palms and it's going to heal, okay? Now, no stress. Now, everybody, I want you to rub your hands together really, really hard. Fast, 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 fast. Get them nice and warm. Take a deep breath. Now I want you to get the thumb of both hands and I want to press in the middle of each palm. Push each palm, okay? And I want you to get your hands and I want you to put them together really close, almost like a prayer, but not quite touching. And I want you to focus in between your palms. Just focus there. Take a deep breath in. Energy is coming through the top of your head, through the heart, and through the palms, and it's building between your hands. Keep breathing. Now I want you guys to imagine energy coming out of your palms and collecting in between both hands. You can see this as a color. You can see this as white light, blue light, green light. Keep breathing. Focus between your palms. See the energy building. Just visualize between your hands. You must breathe. Energy entering the top of the head, down the arms, and out the palms. Now I want you to put your hands just a little closer, just a tad closer together. Energy, the color, the light is building between. You can see it as a flame, as a ball. I prefer balls. See it building. Take your time, no stress. Now, keep imagining it's coming out through the palms. I want you all to very slowly pull your palms apart. Very slowly. You guys should feel almost like a magnetic pull between the palms, or like taffy. You can go back and forth. If you're like, I don't feel anything, don't worry, come back. Deep breath. Visualize the energy coming out of the palms and collecting between your hands. See it as light, a ball of light building and building. You're growing it. For those of you guys who do feel it, keep pulling your hands apart. See how far you get before you stop feeling that sensation. How far? Hmm? When people first do this, they have a lot of excitement and fun. But for those who are ready to, I want to hear everyone's responses and experiences, but this is actual energy. Conscious energy, you guys can feel it. When you're done, I just want you to go. Just bam, bam. Bam, bam. Smack the palms. Okay? Now tell me. Let's jump into the chat. Who felt it? Who didn't? Did it feel sticky? Did it feel like taffy? Did it feel like a string? Did it feel hot? Did it feel cold? Come on, guys. I need you guys to practice running energy before we do our next exercise. Chatty chat chats. Super warm? Good. Now, guys, if this is your first time doing energy work, please don't be like, I didn't get taffy feelings. Don't worry. Heck yeah, it felt hot. Pulsing. Pulsing. Nice. You feel the push and pull between the two? Yay! Magnetic resistance. Yes. Yes. Like electricity, we are energy and vibration. Ball of light, tiny light ball. That's a girl size. Size in this case doesn't matter right now. Like a string. Yes. Magnetic energy. Isn't it crazy? Most people. Anybody ever seen Kung Fu masters create actual energy? You could see it between their palms. Electric. Yes. And some people, guys, see how far you were able to pull before you stopped feeling. The reason I tell you this is because you kind of got an idea of how much energy you ran. Pink light, some pull. Yeah, so don't get worried. Pulsing like a large soccer ball. Yeah, even imagining a soccer ball would do good too. So guys, don't worry if it was like, it stopped feeling it here. It's your first couple times. Guys, once you practice this, you can make tons of energy. Tons of energy. Orange. Ooh, very creative. Anybody else? We did it for a very short while. Really felt it. Good. Did anybody not feel it? Don't worry. People too who work a lot with their hands, whether you build stuff or you're always washing dishes or your chakras in your hands can be a little, ooh, purple. The chakras in your hands can be a little closed. Doesn't mean you're not running energy. It's just the sensitivity might not be as high. That's okay. You'll build it. Red light. Wow. Ooh, you felt the pull and push. Electric. I know some people just love to play with it for a long time. They're like, oh my God. This is your energy. And that was just what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes? So when you guys think of doing the visualization, doing your affirmations, do you understand how important it is to be conscious of the emotional energy that you're generating when you do that? Very, very important. Affirmations are amazing. Vision boards, the shit. But there must be emotion. There must be energy. And that was just 2 minutes. Like a magnet, yes. Okay, so now that you guys did it for the first time, we're gonna give to ourselves. We need to practice giving to ourselves. Now, guys, another little light and magnetic energy. Yeah. Now, when I say give to yourselves, guys, there's a million things you can do. More sleep, nurturance. Go get yourself that new outfit. Go and get go to the dentist. Put money, invest into your own well-being. I'm not talking just about spa days. I'm talking about your well-being. You need to invest in your well-being. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's do this again. You felt it in your belly. Ooh, creative. Oh, we can sit here and talk about energy all day. It's my thing. I love it. Okay, let's get started. Now, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can be directed. And this is what you guys were doing. You guys, right, a new workshop. I probably should have. I love doing this. You guys can't create or destroy energy. You can direct it. Energy follows intention. I cannot say this enough. That's why I tell people when you stress all that energy, you're creating that reality. Now, I know, I'm not trying to freak you out. We all stress. But stressing is like praying for what you don't want. Do you see? And imagine you stress for hours. You did that for 2 minutes. Can you imagine hours of intentional energy? Okay, this is why we're going to do vision boards, and this is why we're going to do candle work. Quick. Okay, so let's get comfortable again. And guys, don't worry. You're just learning. So let's tap the heart. 1, 2, 3. Tap the crown. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, we are going to, once we run the energy and we do this work, we're not going to our hands, okay? So don't jump the gun. We're gonna do something different with the energy ball. We're gonna direct the energy, okay? All right, let's get started. Rub those hands, rub those hands. And breathing, guys. You must breathe. Energy comes in on the in-breath. Keep revving, getting that nice and hot. Especially if you work a lot with your hands, take some time. Sometimes I just like massage that hand chakra a little bit. All right. Now, while you're rubbing your hands, I want you to think of what you're trying to manifest. Visualize it, that beautiful new apartment. Don't visualize the how, just the end result. So if you're raising money for that charity event, imagine the charity event, that huge gala. If you're imagining you're building your business, imagine like seeing your first fiscal year, $200,000, end result. All right, thumb into palms. Now I want you to put your hands farther apart, but I want you to focus in between your palms. Don't stress if you feel you're not a good visualizer, then feel, okay? But I want you to visualize between your palms. Let's take a deep breath in. And I want you to run White light. White or purple light. I'm being very specific here. Okay? Or even gold. That'll work. Energy coming through the top of the head, down the body, through the arms, and out the hands. And I want you to just visualize a much bigger ball of light. Visualize that beautiful gold or white or purple light. Maybe see a little electric stuff too. You're getting all crazy with it, go for it. Breathe and see it build. It's beautiful, beautiful ball. It's almost translucent. Breathe, run the beautiful energy between the hands. Don't stress, don't worry. That's not the energy you want. Just have fun. Run the energy between the palms. Now, keep breathing. Energy is just pouring. You can imagine it pouring out of your hands like water or just light streaming. And in between your hands, I want you to visualize the image of your abundance. Maybe it's that check that says $200,000 and you're holding it and you're doing a dance. Visualize yourself already receiving it. Don't struggle. Visualize that apartment having coffee or tea and just sitting and enjoying it, knowing it's all paid off. That business thriving, traveling the world, whatever it is. I want you to run energy to this image. You can imagine this inside of your ball. Just light pouring all over it. If it's easier for you to close your eyes to do this, that's okay. Your hands aren't going anywhere. Visualize. Feel now. You could even say it out loud. I am so happy. I am so relieved. I feel so much freedom. I am so prosperous. I am so successful. If the energy changes color, like to green, that's okay. Green is okay. I am worthy of all good things. It's okay if it looks like a still picture or even a moving picture. Keep breathing. Run the energy till it's so bright. Run that energy. And I want you to affirm whatever it is. I am an apartment owner. I received $200,000. Whatever it is, just say it to yourself. I am or I have. I am receiving. I am or I have. If you feel any stress, I want you to breathe. Breathe. If anybody is struggling with feeling enough, say, I am willing to receive this now, this or something greater. Okay, guys, visualize this up. Visualize, visualize. And what I want you guys to do, whatever you believe in, God, angels, your higher self, I want you to take a final look and say, and so it is, and so be it. And then just I want you to blow it up. I want you to just let it up. Blow it off your hands. Surrender it. Take the intention. I surrender it to the universe. I surrender it to the divine. I surrender it to my angels, to my higher self. Whatever you call it, I surrender it up. Okay? If your hands still feel heavy, that's okay. If they feel full of energy, I want you guys to get them and I want you to put them on yourself. Put them on your body. I receive my blessings. I receive abundance. I receive prosperity. Now. Take your time, guys. Is not to be rushed at all. Not to be stressed at all. Okay? And then tell the universe, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for this abundance. Thank you for this apartment. Thank you for this charity work. Thank you for my job. Thank you for this money. Thank you. You have to believe it before you receive it. You have to feel it before you receive it. You have to see it before you receive it. You can let your hands go and now we can off. Okay? How was that for you guys? Was there any struggle? Or did you feel elated, excited? Was there a block? What did you guys notice? This is important. You cannot skip these steps. Some people are like, just do this, and this, and you'll get it. No, you have to figure out where your limiting beliefs are. Wonderful. You guys just spent 5 minutes of concentrated energy. It's potent. 5 minutes of focused energy is worth more than hours of disparate energy. That's what they say. Just meditate for 10 minutes. That's why. Empowered. It's tears, joy, excitement. Yes, you feel it as it's real. You feel like it's real. That's what you have to feel. And it is real. You're just pulling the thing to you. The ball got so big, even better. Amazing. Guys, I'm loving this. You are conscious manifestors. You are divine in nature. Ball was dense. Tears. Good. Come on, guys, give me more. This is for everyone who's watching it recorded too. Excitement. It's excitement because it's here. Excitement is so important to have because it's like, it's here, it's here. And it is, guys. It is here. But we have to pull it. We have to grow it. Much bigger last time. This time smaller and pain in right hand. Okay. If the ball was smaller this time, it's probably because of anxiety. Okay. And if it's small, if there's pain, whenever you do energy work, because you send energy through the hands. Now the right hand tends to be the dominant projector. Now, so you said your energy was smaller, coffee, and pain in the right hand. It's about being able to accept and to create and to believe. If there's fear there, that's okay. There's fear there. That's all that is because you're trying to project the energy out. And if there's pain, it's a resistance. It's just a resistance. And because it's right, it's action oriented. It's confident. And it's masculine. Masculine is not gender specific at all. But masculine energy tends to be proactive and ambitious. So sometimes if we're scared in any way to take that leap or that risk, it's going to be like, don't worry. This is supposed to be fun. This is unlimited. We live in an unlimited universe. The only thing that's limited is this, period. I don't care what anybody says, period. So warm and loved. Money pouring out of the white ball. See how resistant. This is good, guys, because some people think, what are you talking about? Of course I want to be rich. Why would I block that? You're not blocking it consciously. You're blocking it subconsciously. This is so important. Yeah, of course, coffee. That's what I wanted this to be a workshop. If you guys have questions, ask me. Feel the power loss. See. And it's okay. Sometimes Jelena said that she felt like she lost the power midway. It's okay. You didn't do anything bad. You can't, like I said, you can't destroy energy. It still went into it. It's sometimes hard if you're not used to holding a visualization long or an emotion long, which is normal in this day and age where like media, our attention spans less than a goldfish, or running energy. You guys are going to get so good at it. I felt like I made space. Good. Can we think of a few things at the time? Only. It's okay, Naranju. So she's asking, can we think of a few, or that's guy, I'm so sorry, I'm not sure. Naranj. Oh, I pronounced that wrong. I'm so sorry. They asked if they can think of a few things at a few times, and it's okay, but honestly, it's best to think of one thing at a time. So if you guys have like, I want to think of this, a car, a house, and this, no problem. But every time you're doing it, do it 3 sessions instead of all at once, right? Because you used just only this much energy and you spread it between 3 things versus all this energy on one thing at a time, okay? The sequence of taps and rubbings the hands, absolutely. So what you'll do, 3 times on the heart, 3 times on the head. We rub the hands, and I want you to rub your hands when they get hot. Some people have bad circulation in the hands. I do too, so it's okay. Rub, 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 rub. And then when you feel the heat, push each thumb. You have chakras in your palms. You're activating the palm chakras because it's almost like you're opening the door to project more energy. It's what you're doing. You're like, open up hands and boom, okay? How often should we practice? Honestly, it depends. Everyone has a different manifestation lag time. I say every day. Are you serious about this? Do it every day. Every day. And if you guys can do it, like when you, if, let's say even creating your day, let's say you have an interview or a really big event, imagine how you want to see it happening. Run the energy and let it up. Guys, it's miraculous how it works. If you can do it when you wake up, it's better to do it before bed because you're setting your program, okay? Struggled a bit and saw blue light. Good. Blue is a very healing light, guys. So it's very interesting to see what comes more naturally to you. It's okay. It's okay if you struggled a bit. It's new. It's not going to be, it's like a learning curve. Trying to see if there's anybody else who has a question. I think we're good. Okay. All right, guys. Whew. Before we do it, we're going to do one more time where we're going to be sending love to ourselves. Okay. This is just as important. Like I said, the electromagnetic field of the heart, 5,000 times larger than the brain. Big, okay? So we need to practice receiving love. Now, I asked you guys a lot about what your blocks were and why you guys are trying to manifest money. It's not really the money. It's what that money is affording you. Money, some people have this idea that money's evil. Does anybody have this? If we do, we need to do a reassociation really quick. Actually, I think maybe we should do this anyways, okay? But I think I'm gonna do it after I do this last energy ball. We're gonna send love to ourselves. You have to know that you are worthy. You are. But I can tell you that, but we have to repeat this over and over and over again. Now, I'm actually thinking of making an affirmation MP3 and sending it to all of you guys and just to listen to it. I won't make it crazy long. But long enough, you guys just got to repeat it. Like I said, the only way to reprogram the subconscious after the age of 7 is either hypnotherapy or repetition. That's it. So some people are like, affirmations are BS. I don't feel it. Well, you're not going to feel it. You have to fake it till you make it because it's repetition, repetition, repetition. And it has to be done all day long. So if your affirmation is, I am abundant and prosperous, you can't do that for just 3 minutes in the morning. You have to do it every time an idea of, oh, this isn't going to happen. You nip that in the butt and you do your affirmations 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. You got to do it all day long. Okay? Okay. What have I manifested in this way? Money, jobs, relationships, a house. Guys, this is actually really funny. I was, I manifested a house. So I am an independent, woman. I make a decent living, but I wanted to live in a house. Oh, I even manifested a car too. I manifested a car. I'll tell you guys both. Someone's asking me what I've manifested doing this. Happy to share. I'll start with my car. That one's easier. I wanted a car. I wanted a white Chevy Cruze. I don't know if anybody knows what that car is. But I knew that I could only afford so much a month. And I wanted a particular year. I wanted a newer year. So I made my vision board of the house and the car. And I've even put how much I wanted to pay a month. Exactly how much I wanted to pay. So I went looking online. And of course, when you start looking for something, you see it everywhere, right? Universe. I went to a couple dealerships and every dealership salesman's like, you're crazy. You're not going to get it for that price. Now, most people would buckle. Be like, oh, everyone's telling me. I did not buckle. I said, nope. This is what I'm going to get. And this is what I am going to pay for it. And I kept affirming. I would sit in front of my vision board, which I'm going to teach you guys what to do. 2 weeks. Not only did I get my Chevy Cruze, I got it a year newer. I was looking for, this is a couple years ago. I got it, I wanted 2013, I got it 2014, and I got it for exactly the price I wanted. Yeah. Next, a house. I want a house. I have a dog, and I really don't like having to take him out, so I use the restroom all the time. But everyone's like, there's no way. In California, it's extremely expensive, and I didn't want an apartment. And I was like, I don't know how. You have to leave the house to the universe. Don't try to figure them out because it's going to come in unexpected ways. When you manifest, it always comes in unexpected ways. So you're wasting your mental energy. Anyway, I was looking for a house, and I just visualized what I wanted, how I wanted it to feel when I was in my home. I found a couple people that wanted an apartment, but I was like, I really don't want an apartment. And I was like, I almost buckled on this one, I will admit, because it just seems so far-fetched. But I was like, no, practice what you preach. And then an old friend called me. An old friend that I had, he was an old client from a long time ago. And he was like, Angelique, let's have a drink. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I went down drinking, and he's, how are you doing? And I told him my story. Like, I'm looking for a place. It's just super expensive. He's like, you know what? He's like, I live here by the beach, but I rent a beautiful home near where you live because he's divorced and he has his son every 2 weeks. He's like, I'm only at that house 2 weeks out of the year. He's like, I'll rent you a room and you could have the house to yourself. And I was like, yes. And it was exactly what I could afford. See, I would never have thought of that. I would never have thought, universe, send me my old friend who so happens to have a house, even though he lives at the beach, who does it for his son. Like, I never would have thought of that. These are all things I've manifested. And I can give you lots of other examples, but those are the big ones. Those are big ones. So I didn't really want to take away, but I'm trying to answer you guys as you're asking me. Let's see. Do I need to have a particular end goal, like 100,000 in my account? Is being financially free and prosperous too vague? Okay, I will say this. Emotions are very important. Very important. But when it comes to manifesting, you must have a clear vision. It's true. You do. So if 100,000 feels too energetically far, that's okay. Let's try manifesting 50. And when it works, manifest the other 50. Okay, because for instance, you can feel, I just want to feel happiness. But you know what brings me happiness? French fries. French fries bring me happiness. The universe is going to bring me whatever brings me that feeling. That's why having a little bit of a visual is very important, because you're directing the energy. See, I could have manifested any car, but I wanted a very specific car. Okay? Deja vu. Ooh, that's a good sign. Would visioning land but wanting a home on the land more be defeating a purpose, or still okay to see the land? No, you can see the land. If you want a house on that land, what you can do, visualize standing on your property and seeing the vastness and enjoying the feel, and then turn around and see your house and you're walking towards it. You know, something like that. It's okay, guys. Don't stress too much, but it is very important to be clear. Very important. Okay? All right. We're going to jump back in, okay? Sorry. Whew, we digressed, and we're running out of time. Okay. Guys, but I'm not skipping this part, so. Okay, let's do this one more time. Tap the chest. Tap the top of the head. Okay? I'm going to get you guys' hand chakras real good by the time you're done with this. All right? Breathe. Whew. You need to love yourself. Love yourself because you are divine. So how you are the divine spark. You are, in essence, holy. How you treat yourself, the universe responds to that. Love yourself, and the universe loves you regardless, but its clarity and manifesting is dependent on how you feel about yourself. Okay? Now let's thumb. We're not going to make it so wide this time. Not too small, but like this. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Now what I want you guys to do, pink light. Pink. It's okay if you're not good at visualizing. It's a muscle. You're going to practice. Energy coming through the top of the head, down the arms. Visualize a beautiful pink ball. And I just want you to see that beautiful pink ball growing and growing. And I want you to say the words love. 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 I am love. I am love. I am love. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Now I want you to visualize yourself in between your hands. Please don't struggle. If yourself comes to you as a child visually, that's fine. A certain time, if not currently, okay? See yourself. Don't struggle. Let it just be natural. Okay? Surround yourself with pink, loving light. See it surrounding your body, moving through your body. See yourself smiling. Just breathe. Love. Look at yourself. Say, I love you. Say your full name. I love you in your name. I love you so much. You are worthy of everything that's good. You are deserving of every blessing. I am whole and complete as I am. I love the universe and the universe loves me. I love life and life loves me. Love. Don't forget to breathe. If you wish to put your hands closer around the image of your body, you can, or if the ball is building, you could separate it out and make your image bigger. I surround myself with love. I am loving. I am lovable. And I am loved. I am perfect as I am. Take a deep breath. Keep letting the pink energy. I openly receive love. I willingly receive. I am deserving of love. And I am blessed. Another deep breath in. And I want you to get this ball and I want you to put it inside. Put it inside. Feel the pink energy moving from your hands into the heart. Take inside all of that love. Say, I gratefully receive this now. You can even close your eyes. Okay, then. Now, some people might be like, this is woo woo. You can say what you want. But one thing I do know, I don't know everything, but energy I know. And you guys are intentionally moving energy. How was that for you? Was it difficult? Did you guys feel any sensations anywhere else in the body when you did that? Did any of you guys automatically see yourself as a child? Pain in the left knee. Letting go. Tears. Very good. Tingling in the back at the end. Younger self. When the vision of anything younger than yourself comes in, there tends to be a lot of emotional blockages or trauma in that particular age. That's even better. That's even better. Send all the love to your child self. Send all the love. Whenever it comes as a child, sometimes it's helpful to then create your present self and see yourself holding that child, loving that child. Glowing skin and smiling. That's awesome. You're seeing your energetic self. Pink cotton candy ball. That sounds awesome. Ooh, your hand's itching. Scratch it. Rub it on your heart. Rub it on your heart. Money's coming. Money is coming. You saw your future self. That's even better. Fingers were itchy. Guys, scratch, scratch, rub it. People are like, I don't believe in superstition. You know what? I was taught that. That works. It works. When your palms are itching, money is coming. You guys can Google that. It's pretty well known. Ice cold belly button. Ooh, block. Big block. When you run energy, you tend to get hot. You tend to get hot. Now, if you ever feel cold, it's because there's a block in that part of the body. It's not receiving energy. Okay? You saw darkness in the reproductive organs. From black went to dark red. So if you guys the more energy work you do, the more psychic a little bit you become, especially clairvoyant. And you'll notice that. So if that's the case, Jelena, later, do the energy ball. Blue light or purple light, run into that part of the body. Say, I release this energy from this. I release this blocked energy. Ask Archangel Raphael to join you. You can message me, I'll tell you. Right side got stuffed up, left eye watered. Felt joy and happiness. That's beautiful. Yes. Wow, 4 different ways. This is great, guys. This is great. Yay. Hey, okay, golden, orange, and pink mixed together. But blue came to mix with it. That's even. So when you learn how to do energy healing, Reiki, I do my Reiki and pranic practitioner master. Reiki master, pranic practitioner. I'm not a pranic master. Blue. Blue is the color they'll teach you because blue and purple are the highest vibrational healing colors on the spectrum. Blue is what we're predominantly taught because violet, while extremely powerful in transmuting energy, it's also extremely high vibrating. So we'll start with blue. And then what blue comes in, it's healing things. It's healing and balancing. Felt it in the ball. My ball is pink at first. It came to mix with it. This is awesome, guys. Thank you. This is awesome. Very warm in the chest. That's awesome. Okay, great. Great. Now, we're going to soon jump into the vision board, but I want to do some quick reassociations. If anybody has to use the restroom, does anybody have to use the restroom at all? I know it's been an hour and a half. It's a long webinar. There's a lot, guys, and I'm telling you, and that's why I wanted to say in the beginning, there are no quick fixes. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. Purple and blue colors. Yes, when purple comes in, guys, purple is a very high vibrating color. Very high vibrating. That's why you see when you work with a lot of ascended masters, you'll see a lot of purple or gold. Purple and blue. Ooh, rose quartz today. Yes, love, love. Yeah. Guys, if you guys work with stones, when you first get a stone, how you cleanse it and you program it for love or to clear, you could also add your energy. If you guys are having a hard time sleeping, think of sleep and blue energy into your pillow. You could even do this for your children. Yes. It's my uncle when doing purple, cut cord, blew away gently when it, beautiful, Jody. That's awesome. The uncle came and you saw that cord and you cut it. Yes. Yes, a good healer teaches other people how to heal themselves. This is what I want. You guys can do this all by yourselves. We all have it, and this is the energy. Okay. Now we're going to do a quick reassociation before we jump into your vision boards. But does anybody if you have to use the restroom or run around, gotta do that. It's been an hour and a half. I'm so proud. My throat is doing good. Yay. Okay. We're going to do a really quick, you know what? We're high vibing right now. We're going to jump into the vision boards. I think we're going to jump into the vision boards. Now, I'm going to be doing, guys, an MP3 that I'm going to be sending to everybody. It's a very deep chakra meditation. I was going to try fitting it into this, and if I have time, I will, but if not, I'll record it and send it to you guys. Okay, does everyone have their vision board stuff? Their pictures, the crayons, the markers, the board. Poster boards are pretty big. But if all you got is like a piece of paper, a larger piece of paper, that's okay too. So everybody grab your stuff, your glue stick, your tape, everything. Get it, get it, get it. This is going to be fun. Even if you guys want to put on some relaxing music or music that pumps you up. Now, when I say music that pumps you up, it has to be positive. F everybody in the world, not that, it has to be like relaxing, just what makes you feel kind of like, you know, you can do that. That's fine. We're going to take 10 minutes for this. Now, people a lot of the times I find don't do vision boards. Number one, because I think it's too easy, but actually it's not. I mean, it's not difficult, but again, it has to have emotion. It has to have meaning, because if it doesn't work. So get your vision boards, get all your pictures, get it all set up. I'm giving everyone some time to do that. I was going to do one with you guys, but then I felt like I would take away from you. So it's all good. I have my board at home. We'll do it later. Okay. Now, anybody ever work the top on my really warm, the top of your head? Did you mean to put the top of your head? It's really warm. Is anybody warm? When you do energy work, it gets really hot. Is anybody else really hot or warm? Yeah. When you do any kind of, when you're a Reiki healer practitioner, man, I start sweating. I'm like, oh my God. So it's normal. Open a window, turn on a fan, get some water, you'll be fine. Yes. Yes, it gets hot when you do energy work. It's conscious energy. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it awesome? I think it's so great. And this is just a small little thing you can do energy with. This is like one aspect. That's incredible. Okay, everybody get their stuff. Now, remember I said we manifest from the subconscious mind, not the conscious. The conscious we need in order to do repetitions to impress the subconscious mind. You're very burpy. Guys, and your physical body is a mirror of your energetic body. So when you clear out your energetic body, your physical body will respond. It has to, because it reflects it, right? How many people have it when they go through heartbreak, they lose a lot of weight? All that emotional weight your physical body holds. So if you ever struggle with losing weight, as long as it's not thyroid related, it's emotional. It's emotional. Don't struggle at the gym. Go home, clear, cut, balance, visualize yourself fit. Does anybody read Dr. Joe Dispenza? He's incredible. Him and Bruce Lipton talk about epigenetics, and there's a new book called You Are Supernatural. Incredible. They showed that people who just visualized going to the gym and working out their arms for 20 minutes, they did this for a week. They just visualized it. At the end of the week, their muscle mass had increased by almost 14%, just by visualization alone, pushing the energy into the creation of that reality. These are all documented. So good. Okay. Now, vision boards. We are impressing visually because it's important to have clarity of vision, clarity, and feeling. Okay. Now, if you didn't have, they were your teachers. Aren't they amazing? Oh, you're so lucky. I would love to talk to them for hours. Now, if you guys didn't bring your pictures right now, that's okay. But you must add them later. Okay. So make sure you leave some space for those pictures. Now, really quickly, just get a piece of paper and pen because I want your intention to be clear. Now, we already talked about what you're trying to manifest. Now, it's okay if you have more than just that apartment. Maybe you have a car. Maybe you have a picture of money. Maybe you printed out a picture of, dollar bills, or you printed out a picture of happy or something like that, okay? So just really quick, a paper and pen, because it's energetic, energy transfer. What is the purpose? Now, when you do vision boards, they tend to be for the year. But if you, how quickly let's be realistic. I mean, when I say realistic, you create reality. But if you have a lot of resistance, like I'm going to earn $200,000 in the next 24 hours. I mean, you could, but you'd have to have a very strong consciousness. Okay. So I want you guys to write down really quickly, like, okay, my vision board is focused. Look at all your pictures. I am manifesting. And then write down that apartment, $200,000, feelings of freedom, feelings of joy, manifesting traveling to Thailand, or if it's traveling for 3 months. Get clear. You don't have to be insanely specific, but clear. Because for instance, if you say to travel, well, the universe might let you know you can travel to like the city over. The universe can be quite literal. So you're placing your order, okay? Placing your order. You don't go to the restaurant like, I want pizza. Well, what kind of pizza? You know what I'm saying? So just really quick, I am manifesting $200,000. And also the feelings. I am manifesting feelings of joy. I'm manifesting feelings of Happy relief. I am manifesting feelings of, just really quick, just take 60 seconds. Only one. No, no, no. If you have lots, if you are focused, your vision boards on one thing, that's okay. But if you have lots of different things, that's okay too. For this project, you can have a couple different things: a house, a car, um, a $10,000 in your savings account. That's okay. This is the point of the vision board. The vision board is a long-term manifestation, but repetition, repetition, repetition. Take your time. Ooh. My coffee always gets cold. I gotta get that cool cup. I think the Yeti makes one. Looks like a cup with a lid. Now I know I could get a thermos, but I don't want a thermos. I just like cups. Okay. When you say long term, you mean 1 year, for instance. Vision boards are long term, as in not tomorrow. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. That's why vision boards are done at the beginning of every year, because throughout the year, you're going to manifest all these things. Okay? Don't get stressed, guys. Don't get stressed. Like, oh no, I didn't put 6 months. Don't even worry about it. Intention. Don't even worry about it. Oh, you listened to them today, Jelena? Aren't they amazing? If you guys have not listened to Dr. Joe Dispenza or Dr. Bruce Lipton, and you want to manifest, be a manifesting guru, those are your people. And they're scientific in nature, which is even better. All the proof. Okay, now that you guys got your list, like these are the things that I'm manifesting. Take a deep breath. And I want you to feel that intention, because some people are just pasting pictures and they're like, something like this. No. Look at your list. I am manifesting the freedom. Feel that freedom. I'm manifesting that apartment. Feel yourself dancing around, maybe just in your place. Like, this is mine. Just feel it, okay? Put on some music if you want to. Now, don't be worried if it's not like a creative masterpiece. Now, what's important with a vision board is that when you see it, it's not scattered. It's not like a collage, not like a mishmash collage, because we need to imprint the brain. So make sure that you can see each one, however you want to do it. You can really see each one. Okay, so get your board out. You can't mess up. Besides that, it's fine. Now, let's get started. Now, you can put, if you want to put a title on your vision board, you can put like Manifestations 2019, or I am ... and you see all the pictures, or I have ... or I am receiving ... and then it has all. You choose the words that resonate with you. You don't have to take mine. But if you are doing affirmations, I am, or I have. Okay, I am receiving. I have $200,000. Not I'm trying, because you're just going to manifest more trying. Get it? What's the name of the book? It's called You Are Supernatural. Incredible. It's somewhere around. Oh, it's in the other room, but I have it. It's incredible. Okay, now get started. Now, colors have vibrations. We talked about this, right? So in some cultures, like Chinese culture, red, or I believe Indian culture too, red is a very fortuitous, lucky color. When using color therapy or your crayons or your markers, pick a color that really resonates with you. Now, manifesting purple is always fantastic. Purple is always great, but don't worry if all you got is a black marker. These are just little extras. Little extras. They're not going to ruin your vision board whatsoever. Okay? All right, guys, let's get started. Let's start painting. So put your picture up. It might be a picture of money. You know, so if you put up a picture of money, like let's say it's dollar bills, and you feel it. I also want you to write an affirmation under every visual. Okay? So let's say you have cash, and might see like, I am prosperous and earning 200K a year, or I am earning 200,000 a year. Or if that symbol of money represents that charity event that somebody mentioned, like I am receiving all the funds, the charity event was a hit or is a hit. Okay? It depends what the visuals represent to you. Whatever you write, you must feel. Okay? That's why I say we look online for affirmations, which is great. But if you don't really like, sometimes you have to get in the habit until you feel something, but make it yours. Amethyst is good for money. I use amethyst a lot for healing. If amethyst is good for money, thank you. Thank you for adding your knowledge. I appreciate that. Guys, if anything that worked for you guys are welcome to throw it in here. Take your time. Make it artistic, make it fun. Don't stress. A lot of people stress about vision boards. Like, if I don't do it right, it's not going to work until they never do it. Bull. Bull. It's going to be fine. I put on music, but I don't want it to interfere with any of your guys' music. Add wine, perfume. You know what's really good for that too? Like it depends on like how, like for instance, if you guys are ever trying to manifest like relationships and you guys really like cologne on a person, you'll spring it. It depends how your senses work. Some people are very olfactory nerves. Some people are auditory, visual, taste. Some people, when they eat very expensive foods, they eat it, they feel, rich foods, it just depends. Purple crayon, yeah, purple. Oh yeah, you think that this is purple, right? So purple is amazing, not just for protection, because it's such a high vibrational color, but for manifestation. Anybody ever heard of the violet flame? The transmutating energy transmutates things. Blue is also really great, guys. Blue is good. Green, people think, and green too, right? Because green, you think of money. It's how it works for you, right? If red to you is like scary, don't use red. Okay? Don't use red. It depends how it is for you. All about you. Have some fun. Get creative. You guys got some glitter? Throw that shit on there. Just go glitter that bad boy up. Sparkle. However it is. And if you're just kind of a simple, when you think about being financially abundant, do you think of simplicity? Sometimes you have to change up your comfort zone. But do you think of creativity? Like, oh, I'm opening my business, I'm going to be super creative, right? So let's make the energy of the board kind of like that. Don't worry if it looks like you're doing stick figures. If you guys want to even draw, some of you guys are really good artists, aren't even not good artists, but you like to draw it, that's even better because your energy is going into the vision board. Like some people can draw money signs, you can draw coins, you can draw, I don't know, let's see your apartment, you can draw, a map of how big your land is. You may be putting like 5 acres. Yeah, I could put that in there. And you have your land picture and you're like, I own 5 acres, design my own house, There's a lot of steps, a lot of things you go through in manifesting. So guys, have fun with it. Okay, keep it simple. That's good. So if your vision is big, she's like, keeping it simple is best. That's even better. Because, and when it comes to manifesting, guys, let's say you've struggled financially your whole life. Going from struggling financially your whole life to $1 billion, very largely. Now, I know a lot of people, if you guys have ever seen people who win the lotto, they win like $20 million, and the next year they're bankrupt. Have you guys seen these stories? Because it doesn't matter how much money you bring in. It's how much you feel you're worth it. Because if you think, I'm not worthy of money, you will manifest ways to lose it. Like, and it's not on purpose. You guys aren't doing that on purpose, consciously, subconsciously. They end up spending it here, spending it there, trying to fill themselves. And it goes out. It goes out. That's why you have to do the energy work. You have to, it's easy. We're going to do candle work after this, and we're going to bring in some money. But to sustain it, you have to do the inner work. Period. I don't care what anybody says. Period. You're all energy and vibration. You have to match that which you're manifesting. So we can hold it, but sustaining it, How's it looking, guys? How's it looking? Have fun. Get creative. You could even put in there in the center a big heart. If money represents freedom to you, you can even get a picture of someone just like, feeling the freedom. If money brings good health, maybe you're trying to manifest money because you're trying to afford health insurance, or you're trying to see yourself, perfect health. What represents visually perfect health to you? The reason it's not the money itself is what money allows us to do, allows us to be, and to serve, and to create. how to clean shame of receiving, you are going to have to clear out the chakras, and you're going to have to, that there is some more work here. There's, guys, I'm telling you, when it comes to clearing things out, it's not a one-time thing. But Jelena, if you want to, email me and I'll walk you through some things you can do, because when it comes to feeling ashamed, that's not feeling good enough. It's saying, I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy of this. I'm nothing. It's belittling the self. So it's different chakras, and we'll have to see where it's sitting. So some people think like, oh, emotional energy is always going to be in the heart chakra. It can be. But as you guys know, you guys also felt it in your back, in your knees, in your belly button, because we put emotional energies in different parts of the body depending on how we were raised, how we feel about it. But I'm happy to work with you, Jelena. So just email me and we'll work through it. I'll send you some things. It's a lot to it. It's a lot to it, guys. But these things are things. So while we have that shame, we could either rush against the resistance, or we can pull the energy we're giving it. And this is what we're doing today. Because instead of doing a lot of like we are accessing things, but I don't want to dig too deep. I don't want to open up your well. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm redirecting your energy to what you do want. So every time, Jelena, that you feel that shame of receiving, stop that thought. Stop and be like, I understand that this is what I'm feeling. Emotions are temporary, and this is something self-created. I choose to surrender this feeling. I love myself. I love myself. And just visualize yourself. Just visualize. It might be hard at first. A belief is only a thought you keep thinking. That's it. We're going to put energy to the new reality. Don't fight the old one. Just don't feed it. We're feeding the new one. Okay, but we'll talk. All right, guys. How are you doing? Feeling guilty of refusing to give even $1. So that has to do with feelings of not having enough. So it's probably like when you go to the store, like, do you want to donate to this charity? Sometimes you don't believe in that charity, or you don't want to do that charity. But if you feel guilty about this, in order to receive, you have to give. Now, don't worry if it's $1, it's fine. But you can give in time. You can give of your time, Flavian. Let's just say, like, look, I would love to give, but I'm living paycheck to paycheck. That's okay. Give your time. Give your love. Give your support. Give your healing. Help. It's energy. Money is just another form of energy. Okay? So when you feel guilty, like, okay, universe, I know I'm working on this. And when you can give, give. Even if it's 10 cents, just put it in there. Okay? There's lots of other ways you can give. How's it going, you guys? Midway. Take your time. You guys midway, or you guys like, I'm still struggling in the beginning, or is anybody finished? Oh, you mean when others just to continue to ask, as in like people keep taking from you? Is that what you mean, Flavian? Midway, thank you, Queen Bee. Flavian, is that what you mean when people just continue to ask? Like being taken advantage of? Midway. Okay, guys, keep going. Green ink spilled on my right hand. Ooh, don't even think it's a boo-boo. Like, yes, I am receiving. I am receiving. Thank you, universe, for this bounty. And when you guys see other people, let's say you're doing this work, sometimes you guys are going to start noticing abundance around you. So you might notice people buying houses, getting apartments, buying land, getting that promotion, starting their business. Do not say, oh, I don't have that. Everyone else is getting it. No. When you start focusing on bringing in money, the universe is going to start showing it all around you. It's a good sign. So when you start recognizing abundance happening to other people around you, it's not that your energy is raising. So it's noticing other things now. So like, good sign. I'm in the same group as everyone here. It's coming to me. This is a good thing. Just like when people manifest love, and all they can see is couples around them. They're like, oh, I'm like, no, why are you crying? No, the reason you're seeing more love around you is because you're manifesting love. Say thank you. I'm in that same group. I'm receiving all this love. Okay? Yes, I live in Burkina, and as white men, people continue to ask and ask. There is guilt here. I mean, there's a couple different things. Depends where the guilt is coming from. Are you guilty because of you feel privileged? Are you guilty because of a past that you weren't a part of? Are you guilty because you don't have enough? Are you feeling guilty? I mean, we have to kind of aim the guilt. Like, where is this coming from? And then for you, if I'm not sure, Flavian, I don't remember why you're trying to manifest money, if it was for a good cause or to do this. But when you have this particular energy, this is what I tell people to do. So when I can't give, maybe I can't help, I say a prayer. I surrender it up to the divine, because what I can do is I can give them energy. I can give them a blessing. I can give them my energy. Change your vision around what money represents. What is it like? What does it say? Feed a man for a day, or what does it say? Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, you feed him for his life. So you got to change your idea. Give. I even manifested 2 building schools here. That's awesome. You need to surrender, Flavian. You're taking it all upon yourself without recognizing that you are just one extension of the divine, a beautiful, powerful extension. Then ask for help. Universe, I can't do this alone. I'm feeling guilty. I'm surrendering this cause. I'm surrendering their well-being in your hands, and I am putting energy towards this. Money is just one form of energy. You're going to have to reassociate the idea of money from just a physical thing. You're giving energy to the universe. You're creating in a different way. Maybe you can manifest help. You can manifest something coming in, something that's going to be a solution, a long-term solution. But this is something you have to practice. You have to surrender. When there's guilt, you have to surrender. Surrender it up. That's incredible. 2 buildings. You manifested 2 buildings. I'm over here talking about my house and my car. You manifested 2. You got to appreciate yourself. You're going to burn out. You need to start loving yourself and saying, I have done good work. I have done good work. Because at the end of the day, guys, when we pass, guess what? Life goes on. People are going to find another way. Surrender it up. It's not all on you. Surrender it up. Whatever you believe in, your higher self, angels, the divine. Surrender it up. How are you guys doing? Anybody finished? Don't stress if you're not finished. I'm just curious. How's it looking? I wish can we post pictures on here? I would love to see pictures. But if you can't, don't worry. A lot of them, I just let it go. Surrender it. You have a big heart, Flavian. And let me tell you, when you're an empathic person, it's always going to hurt. It always hurts when you see other people hurting. That's a beautiful gift. Empathy is an incredible gift. You can move mountains with empathy. But there has to be a boundary. There has to be a level of self-love and surrender, knowing there's something greater than you can help. That's a process, Flavian, and what a beautiful heart. Thank you so much for what you do. Genuinely, thank you. You've glued note to self. Today is the beginning of anything you want. I'm a vision board. Yes, I have the picture down, but not my captions. Don't worry. Take your time. I'm not rushing this. I'm not rushing this. I did this on purpose, that if you wanted to do this webinar, you have to do this board. Because it's so powerful. And guys, when you start manifesting this stuff, I want you to message me. I want you to be like, or put it in the comments later, like, it happened. Now, let's say some of you guys are, I'm gonna do the apartment one, because that one sticks in my head a lot. You're manifesting the apartment. Now, if all of a sudden you keep getting like emails about apartments, so people keep talking to you like, oh, this place over there, you're seeing rental signs opening, or this, this is happening. Guys, it's working. It's working. Okay. If you're trying to buy land, you're like, oh, interest rates are not so great. And all of a sudden you got, an email like, oh, we can give you a 3% interest rate on this purchase. It's working. Gail, I'm not sure what all those numbers mean. Did you try to post a picture? It's okay if it didn't work. Done. I glued a $100 bill, added zeros. Yes. Yes. $1 billion. Yes. Dance all around it. We're going to work with an archangel right now. Archangel Ariel, while she is the archangel of the earth, She's Archangel of Prosperity and Abundance, and she is badass. I love her. Yes, clear quartz. Clear quartz amplifies whatever energy it's around. So even better. Boom. Love it. Use all you can, guys. And we still got candle work to do. Get comfy. I love candle work. Maybe because I like things like, come on. Don't worry, Gail. You got really into it. It's all good. I'm going to talk to you about where to place your board right now. Oh, I guess I'll tell you right now. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to keep saying it over and over again because guess what? I wanted to plant. Vision boards need to be placed where you're going to see them first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Okay? Now, what's awesome, if you guys work a lot, let's say people were like crazy, like 12-hour days, which by the way, not healthy. You can also create a vision board as your screensaver. I do that. I have a screensaver on my laptop. It's an individual little vision board. You can do that too. Or you could even make it your phone, the screen on your phone. But it needs to be where, so let's say when you sit up out of bed, you have your closet or the back of a door. Although I will tell you guys, feng shui wise, your feet should not be facing a door. But that's a different topic for a different day. Or a wall or something, it should be right there. Now it's okay if you can't put it there. If you can put it to, like, let's say you sleep on the left side of your bed, put it on that left wall. Sleep on the right side of the bed, put it on that right wall. If you can't put it right in front of you. Okay? You can tape it, pin it. It has to be first thing in the morning, last thing at night. We are most programmed before bed and first thing in the morning. If you guys read Dr. Joe Dispenza, you will know this. And this is why it's really important before you leave, before your feet touch that ground, that we're here. Boom, boom. Or even it's cool if you can fall asleep staring at it, you know? If you guys sleep on the side of your bed like this, not at the foot of your bed, you put it on the wall. You guys know. You guys know. Any questions about that? Is everybody almost finished? Don't stress. If you're like, I need one more picture, print it out later. You can print it up there. Make a space. If you only didn't have pictures, just the writing, then put your affirmations in space for where you're going to put your pictures. Yeah, almost there. Don't worry. I'm not going to rush you. Guys, if you're done, stare at it or find, we're going to do a meditation with Archangel Ariel right now. So, wait, Rox, better to finish it later. Roxana, please finish as much as you possibly can right now. Statistically, you won't go back. If you can finish as best you can. It's okay. If you want to add, like, stick visuals later, that's okay. But don't be like, I don't want to do this. Don't you dare. That's the programming trying to sabotage. Not going to let you do it. As we got new ideas, I'm sure. Oh, look, for instance, if like you did a picture of money and then you got like a better picture, you can. But remember, repetition. You're going to put in a new image. So just FYI. All right. I'm going to give it one more minute, and then we're going to get started on the meditation. And then we're going to do candle work. I'm super curious. For those who already done, has anybody done candle work with me before? I know some people that I bought this took my Manifest Love webinar. And by the way, guys, that Manifesting Love, for those who did it, do it again every new moon. Keep lighting the candles. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because if there is blocks, it's going to clear that away first. Okay. Anybody else? Has anybody done candle work with me before? This one's going to be just a little different, but nobody? I could have swore I heard some people say they had my other webinar. No? Okay. New to candle work. No. Okay, so for those, I'm gonna just, because people are wrapping up their vision boards, I'm gonna explain. Well, you know what? I won't jump ahead. Do you write a simple sentence or can it be two sides? So I am the owner of a great house and I live with my boyfriend, or just the house? Oh, I see. Wait. Okay, so for vision boards, it's one side. If that's what you're saying, MLO, it's one side. And it can be a simple, I consider it an affirmation. I am or I have. Now, boyfriend or just the house. Okay, so I am the owner of a great big house when I live with my boyfriend. I would just say the house. I would just say the house because when you say when I live with my boyfriend, we're involving another energy field that we can't control. But in your visualizations, it's okay to visualize that person, but just understand. I always tell people try to just control what you can, like you. Now, if you want to have a house with a partner, just imagine the energy of the partner. I'm not saying anything against your boyfriend, but try not to assign the identity, just the feeling. Okay? Because it's free will. Ooh, I need a nap after this. Yeah, energy work I'm still hot. New to it. Okay, no candle work. Need a candle work. Okay, great. Now everybody get their vision board, place it in front of you. Boom, right in front of you. Like this. Please explain captions. Do you mean the affirmation? So for instance, a picture of a house. I am I would like to say, I am a house, I am a house owner. I am a happy house owner. I own my house completely, all paid off. It's just an affirmation. If affirmations are too wordy for you guys, that's okay. You could just put the words how I am a house owner or just house owner. It's up to you. Now, some people love getting really wordy, and that's okay. I'm a believer of keeping it powerful and clear, one sentence if you have to, or just, shorten it up. But it's up to you because everyone is so different. What works for me you might want to have be really wordy. Like I am a house owner. I love my house. I feel so peaceful and complete. Right? Some people want to put all the feelings in it. That's awesome. Do you. Do you. Okay. Okay. Jennifer, you think you're going to nap after this? We still got to do candle work. But don't worry, guys. I won't keep you here forever. I'm going to record the affirmations and the meditation in a separate MP3. And I'll send it to all of you guys within 72 hours to do because we're just not going to have the time to do it here. I thought we would, but we're not going to. All right. Put it in front. We're going to get comfy. Sit up straight, back to nothing. Whenever you guys are doing meditation too, it's okay if you use a wall to keep yourself straight up. I guess that's okay. But if you're doing like active work, best to keep your back off things. Okay. Now we're going to work with Archangel Ariel. Now, Archangel Ariel is Archangel. She protects the earth, animals. She's also about prosperity, abundance, material wealth. She is awesome. I usually work with her a lot when I work with animals, but she's great with money. Okay. So she's awesome. And we're going to bring archangels are non-denominational. For any of my atheists out there, you can believe in nothing. They were here before any belief. They're just energy. They are energetic beings. And if anybody, since we've been doing a lot of energy work today, you might actually feel her. Okay. So just because your aura is pushed out, whenever you do energy work like this, your aura expands. So totally normal. You might feel tingling, warmth sensations. Archangels are the best. I love them. All angels, but archangels, they do a lot for us. They all do. I don't want to, I feel like my angels are like, what? I do a lot of work too. They all do. Not that they'd be like that. Okay. So I want you to relax. If you guys want to run energy to your vision board, you can. But if you guys are not good at the multitasking yet, it's okay. Just relax. Place it in front of you. I want you to close your eyes. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Go ahead and close your eyes. If you want to, you can put your hands on it. You can hold your vision board in your hands while your eyes are closed, right? Because your beautiful energy is going to be going into your vision board. Okay? Just hold on to it. Now, wherever you're at in your room, we're going to imagine this happening wherever you're at, your room, your office, wherever. Okay, so keep your eyes closed. And we're going to invite Archangel Ariel here. Now, Archangel Ariel is amazing at providing abundance and prosperity and all our material needs and desires. Now, because energy works with intention, we are going to intentionally ask for help, okay? And to receive, okay? So just relax. Deep breath in. As your eyes are closed, whether you're sitting on your bed, the floor, or your chair, Just follow along with me in your head. Divine and holy Archangel Ariel, thank you for all that you do. I lovingly invite you to bless my manifestation work. Now, I would like you guys to imagine Archangel Ariel stepping into your room. You can see it as a beautiful light, you can see it as an angel, and sometimes the visuals happen all by themselves. Archangels tend to be very large. She's very loving. She's sitting on the other side of that vision board. Don't worry, there's a wall there. They don't care about physicality. Archangel Ariel, I choose to manifest all of this prosperity and abundance and items in the happiest and healthiest of ways. I am open to receiving your abundance and prosperity and blessings. I ask that you bless these manifestations. I ask that you intervene on my behalf to bring them to beautiful fruition. Thank you. I want you to imagine Archangel Ariel pouring out beautiful light and energy all over your vision board. You can see it as green light, white light, however it comes to you, coins falling all over it. Just have fun. Archangels, they love the creativity of it. As you see the energy falling and filling the vision board with blessings, thank you, Archangel Ariel. Thank you for pouring all of this abundance and prosperity to me now. I openly and gratefully receive all of these blessings, all of this money, abundance, prosperity, and opportunity. Guide me. Keep me open to receiving these blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Continue seeing the light coming down. Ooh, she is so strong right now. Coming down into the boards. I'm just asking she bless all of your manifestations. May it serve your highest good, your highest happiness, and your highest healing in all ways. May you be blessed. And when you're ready, guys, say thank you, give her a hug, give her a high five, and let the vision go. God, I'm so hot. I am so hot. She felt very strong. Archangel Ariel is not, I mean, she's amazing, and she's probably not utilized as often as I feel she could be. And so I feel like she's like, I'm here, like, boom. Did anybody feel her? Oh, I'm so hot. How did that go? Angels, divine beings, you have free will. First law of the universe. You have to ask. And that was your first asking, guys. You asked for help. It's beautiful. Before you ask, it's done. How are the experiences? How did it go? Oh, God. I'm like a fan. And this thing is like see-through. I want to, when you guys are ready, I want you to share a little bit for those for the recording later because I'm going to read them off. Good. Share, guys, please. Headphones and in and out like crazy. Archangel Michael's, when you guys do energetic work, anybody who's a healer, an energy healer here knows that electronics and us, they go wonky. I mean, my cell phones don't last more than a year. My laptop batteries drain. It's just part of doing energy work. You nearly went to sleep. Very cool. Heard the sound in the right ear. Liquid gold waterfall. Ooh, I love that. You're just full on crying and very hot. Yeah. Rubbing my left leg. Yeah, guys, if you guys are feeling any blocks in the legs or the knees, you can rub them, you can stand up because this is about releasing. I saw a tall white light. Yes, archangels are very big. They're very big. You know, they're probably as tall from like, honestly, like floor to ceiling. They're very large. It's okay if you just felt an energy. Anybody else? Anybody else see me getting pink? Whew. Yes. Anybody else? Guys, if you're like, I didn't feel anything, don't worry. Just the asking was enough. Giving the permission to come in is enough. I'm actually really excited. I have this amazing feeling and just, yes, total energy and heat. Probably won't sleep for days. Aw, thank you, Queen Bee. I'm just like, I'm feeling I'm getting flushed. I'm super hot. My cheeks are very warm, like someone was holding my face. Yeah, and archangels are extremely loving. Guys, I always tell people, I hug mine. I'm hugging them all the time. I'm like, Archangel Michael, just hold me. Today is a tough day. I need the support. I'll imagine myself being held. Oh, Banna, it's you, Queen Bee. Hey, girl, what's up? I can tell by your name. Your heart is racing. Like, who? Like, if you guys have a heart, just deep breaths, deep breaths. Hopefully, their energy is very high. It can't hurt you. Archangels would not ever, and they cannot. But because they vibrate very high, when you're communicating with them, you're consciously trying to raise your vibration. And the more you do this, you can talk to them, channel them. It gets a lot easier. Mickey, if your heart's racing, if you want to, you can lay down, take a deep breath. You should be fine. Open a window. It's just your energy is fluxing. Isn't energy work the best? I know some people want like quick tips on how to make cash quick, but it's all in the energy. Okay. All good. Pin up those boards, guys. I feel so full of energy and optimistic. Yeah, you feel her. Like, they are incredible. This is so weird, but I had to urge to my chest, ape-like. You have the urge to what? Under my chest, like, what do you mean, like hit your chest? But I had the urge to und my chest, ape-like. I think there was a typo there, but I really want to understand what you're saying, Kara, because that sounds hilarious. I love it. Like, like that? Hell yeah, do it if you feel like, yes, this is the best energy. It's all energy, guys. Get excited. Move it along. Keep it going. Keep it going. Whew. All right. Go pin up those boards, please. If you have pin or tape. Okay, and if you, go run around your house if you have to really quickly, because we're going to end this with candle work. We're not done yet. One big oomph. Oh, God. Go pin it up. Go tape it up. Shivers? Yeah. Guys, it's all depending on your level of sensitivity. Yes. Yes, Maria. Yes. Maria. Cool way of spelling it. You have to know it before you receive it. It's not the other way around. It's not how it works. Oh, that doesn't mean things can't happen by, there are ways that it does come in. God, that's another subject for another day. There's lots of different ways that works, but it's not conscious. It's better when it's conscious because you're creating. You guys are constantly creating. Pound. Yeah, Kara, like, do it. Too, maybe it's she wants you to crack open that heart chakra. Like, yes, and move it out. Listen to it. If you guys feel like you want to do like a weird, like something, do it. Like, doing energy work is hilarious. Some people feel like they make gurgly sounds, or some people feel like they go, or move their jaw. Energy's trying to move. You're setting an intention, so it's trying to move and it's not used to it. So if you feel like I gotta rub my leg or pound my chest like a naked girl, you do it. You do it. Okay, is everyone pin it up, tape it up? It's very important that it's where it's at. So when you guys do vision boards before you go to bed, I want you to look at it, take that deep breath, and go through every picture. I am a homeowner. I love my new apartment. Thank you, universe, for this abundance. Thank you, universe, or God or angel, whatever you want to say. Thank you, higher self. Thank you for these blessings. I receive this beautiful new car. I receive this check for $200,000. I receive the opportunities. I receive the blessings. But go through every vision, every visual. Take your time. Don't go look at it and be like, okay, and go to bed. No. It takes 60 seconds to go through every visual and feel all of that. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Go to bed. When you wake up, same thing. If you wake up with anxiety in the morning because you have something happening, take a deep breath, surrender that up, then move to the vision board. Okay? Every morning, every night. You're doing it with your 34-year-old son? Sweet. I'm so happy. Teaching them. do this, guys. Let's do this. I'm so happy you guys are participating in this. Now, candle work. For those of you guys who have not done candle work it works obviously with the element of fire. Anybody that knows fire, it's a very fast moving element. Okay, and this is why I save it for last, because when you do candle work is very quick. So you want to be very clear on what it is you're manifesting, right? And that's all we've been doing. Clarity, vision, feeling, clarity, vision, feeling, directing. So everybody grab their pen and paper and their candle. Now, everyone was scared about the 7-day. 7-day candles are traditional, but it could be a big fat candle. If you're like, all I got is this little white one, don't worry about it. Come back later with the green candle. We can still use the white candle. That's fine. Green it's a prosperity color. And this is why we're using color energy. Okay, now if you guys have glass around your candle, that's okay. If you guys don't have glass around your candle and it's just like the waxy, you guys, if you want to, you can get the end of your pin or get a needle. You can draw dollar signs. You can write $200,000. But it has to be prosperous things. So usually money signs and like quantities or the words prosperity. You can carve that into the candle, but get that fun feeling. Even ask Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel, inspire me. Bless this candle. He's teaching you, Vicky. It's even the student becomes the master. You feel at peace. Good. Yeah, guys, when you're doing manifestation work, you're not like, I'm gonna do this and no, there's so much more to manifestation work. You have to do the work. But it doesn't have to take years. We've been here for 2 hours. This is your first time. But when you do it over and over again, you get it down to 15 minutes. Honestly. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's get that candle, let's get that paper. Now, when you do candle work, it's good to focus on a very specific thing, one thing. If you're like, I want to manifest $200,000 for my company and a house, get 2 separate candles, okay? You want all the energy to go to, the more focused on one thing, the more it builds. So if you guys are like, but I only have 1 candle, don't worry about it, come back later. Now, candle work, when you're manifesting, it has to be done on the waxing moon, as the moon is growing, because energy is growing, and so your candle energy is growing too. Not on the waning moon. So when the moon's getting smaller, the energy is shrinking, so it's taking away. Do you understand? Now, full moons are culminations, completions. So this candle needs to be finished by the full moon, okay? Now, before we get started, I want to just let you guys know. Ideally, you want the candle to burn all the way through. Now, some people are really scared, like, when I leave my house, I put my candle in my sink. Or some people put it in a pot. Some people put it in their bathtub. Because if it tips over, it's not going to do any harm. But if you're very nervous about that, don't worry. If you have to leave for work and come back, that's fine. But do not blow out your candle. You must snuff it out. Do you guys know what snuffing is? That's when you can place something flat on top of the candle and the lack of oxygen causes the fire to go out. There's a reason for this. Everyone blows out birthday candles, right? You make a wish, you blow it out, it releases energy. But we're not trying to release energy. We're trying to build energy, okay? So no blowing out. So when you come back home, we're going to do your affirmation again and relight it. We're going to talk about this in a second. Now get your pen and paper, and I want you guys, you have lots of affirmations on your vision board. You have lots of areas where you're going. But let's pick a specific thing, okay? Now, I'm going to go back to the apartment example because it's pretty simple. So you might be like, I have a beautiful new apartment. Okay. Now, for anybody who's manifesting items, if let's say you're trying to manifest a beautiful apartment, but what's really on your mind is how am I going to get the money? If that's more on your mind and you're like, I would need to earn so much money, because candles are fast. They're not long-term. They're fast. So if the money is the thing, you might be like, okay, I know I want to manifest the apartment, but what I really need is a job that pays me $1,000 more a month, or what I really need is a down payment, or a deposit. So I just need $1,000. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So if you guys are like, I'm trying to manifest a car. Let's say you have you have a good income and really you just got to find like, I don't know, a good loan or something like that. I mean, you guys understand what I'm saying? Let's get down to the kind of a little bit of the technicalities, because candle work is very fast. And this is, I want to put the disclaimer here, because if you're saying like, I want a job that pays me, you know, 80,000 a year. I hate my job. Well, guess what? When you do candle work, you're going to lose that job you have real quick. Either they're going to promote you or they're going to let you go. It's going to be one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, whoa, this is not working for them. Boom. They're going to get you to where you need to go faster. Everyone understand? Can we step the candle and relight it later? Yes, but it has to snuff it out. Remember, don't blow it out. So guys, get your pen and paper, and I want you to write your affirmation. I am earning $200,000 a year. I am living in my beautiful new apartment. I am, let me see, I'm trying to think. I am, or I have. I'm trying to just think of examples. I have $10,000 in my savings account. I have a beautiful new, what did Rachel say that it? Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? But understand, when you do energy work, if you energetically feel like, oh, this feels so far away, it takes a lot of work to build up the energy to manifest that. So try to make sure, like, okay, because you can do candle work at any waxing moon, guys. This is not like a one-time go. So if you have to manifest at $200,000, but it feels like manifesting 100 might be a little energetically closer, that's fine. Let's focus. I am receiving $100,000. You see what I'm saying? So just take a time, work a couple different affirmations. Don't rush this. And if you guys can add a little bit of, you remember, emotion is important. And add words that you could say, I have $10,000 in my savings account and I feel so financially free. Add some emotion. I feel so abundant. I feel so I feel so successful. I feel so, add some feeling to, and I have my beautiful new apartment and I feel so secure. Money, when we manifest money, it's about feeling secure, about feeling stable. Oh, God, I gotta change this shirt when I'm done with this. Take some time and don't stress. Can I add by my work or not? Emlo, can you expand on that question? By my work. What do you mean by that? Like, I am earning money by my work? Through my work? Like through your business? It is the house, isn't it? Yeah, you don't want to focus too much on the house, but if you're trying to manifest, let's say your business, okay? Let's go to your business. We can say, my business is generating $200,000 a year. Okay, because when you say my business is generating $200,000 a year, the hows are kind of out of it, because how you generate that $200,000 has some wiggle room. You could have had investors, a loan. It could have been through products. It could have been through services. Do you see what I'm saying? Just don't get too tight on the house. Don't get too scared about that. But my business is generating $200,000. Generating, and let the universe bring in how it's generating. You guys see? Good, awesome. You're welcome. Yeah, no, it's super important. If you guys have questions about your affirmation, please ask. Please ask. Like, so the best example is doing love manifestation. Some people are like, I'm in a happy, healthy relationship. They forgot to say what kind. Friendship is a relationship. Child-mother relationship. They didn't say romantic. So guys, if you have a question about your affirmation, please throw it out. But for money, it tends to be a little bit more direct. If you're done with your manifestation, I want you to write, or you're done with the affirmation, I want you to write it nice and clean on a fresh piece of paper or Post-it or whatever you got, a little index card. Aw, thanks, Vanna. Appreciate that. Whew. See, I'm getting blotchy. Hydration. Oh, thank you, Vanna. You're the best too. You're awesome, girl. We got to catch up. I still love seeing so many of my clients on here. I love it. And so many of you guys have become my friends. Such a blessing. Let me know if you guys are done, say done, or still working. Pinning it, are we talking about the candle? I told you guys to pin your vision boards up, but for your candle work, you don't have to pin it. You don't have to pin it to your candle. No. Done. And everybody else done? Don't stress. I don't want any anxiety. Any anxiety. Okay, so if you guys are like, oh, put your pen down and be like, I love life and life loves me. The universe is blessing me. The stress is only my fear and the only real thing is love. Okay? Done, done, done. Great. Does anybody want to share some affirmations? If you don't, that's okay. You want like, this is mine. I don't want to share it. That's okay. That's another thing, guys. When you're doing manifestation work, keep it to yourself. Do not tell a lot of people. Don't share it. I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm saying it's like a baby. And when other people know about it, because we have cords, they can project energy. Don't get scared about it. If you trust a person, they love you, support you, totally cool. But kind of just it's like your own little baby, your own little egg. Okay. Now, we have that nice clean paper of our affirmation. Now put it in front of you. Now, wherever you're going to have this candle, make sure that area is nice and clean, clear, no clutter. No clutter, as with and so without. It's one affirmation per candle. Yes, that's correct. Don't worry, guys. You can buy tons of candles. You can light it up, okay? But when you do candle work, I don't suggest more than 3 per moon. I'm not going to lie about that. 2, I mean, that's a lot. But, 2 is a good one. Like maybe have one for money and one for health or love or something like that. Okay. Now, I want you guys to take a deep breath in. We've been doing a lot of energy work. I am bringing all the money desire and more in a balanced way. Yes. Copy, when I am bringing. So I would say, because when you say I am bringing, you are putting it all on you, right? But we want to kind of co-create. This is a good example. Thank you for sharing. I would say I am receiving all the money I desire. Because yeah, it can come through you. It can come through other people. Don't limit it, right? What if someone's like, I love you and I'm leaving my estate to you? You never know. Guys, I've heard crazy stories. Like I've heard awesome stories. You don't know how these things manifest. So I would say I am receiving all the money I desire and more in a balanced way. I would put receiving. Okay? Let's do this. All right. Got those candles. If you guys already carved your cute little money signs or words of prosperity. If you have glass around it, don't even worry about it. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Just clearance it out to our last exercise. Now you guys have done such beautiful work learning how to channel energy. And we're going to do it one more time. Now, like I said, candle work is fast. Okay? So if there's anything blocking you, if there's anything that's in the way, it's going to move it first. Okay? So just FYI. It doesn't have to be in a crazy bad way, but I always like putting that disclaimer out there. Okay? Just for instance, if I'll say this, another disclaimer. Remember we talked about how worth is directly correlated to money. Sometimes when we're in bad relationships, unhealthy, toxic relationships, it kicks our ass when it comes to worth. And if the universe knows, number one, you'd be better off with a different soulmate. But number two, you're like, I'm trying to manifest abundance. The universe is going to clear out what's blocking. And if that toxic relationship is blocking, that might be on its way out. Okay? Don't get scared. That which is meant for you cannot pass you. Okay? Now, don't be like, oh no, I don't want to light this candle. Okay, just calm down. That was just an example. Okay, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Not all relationships are perfect, or you might as well go to therapy. Okay, that's another option. Or you might recognize that you decide I want to go to therapy to get that help, to clear that self-worth, and then money flows. I'm just giving examples. Okay, let's get started. Take a deep breath in. I want you guys to tap the chest, tap the head, and let's just a light rub, nothing crazy. It's all the love, all the love. And as you're rubbing your hands, I just want you guys to look at your affirmation. Breathe, and I want you to say it out loud slowly a couple times. Just, I am receiving 2,000, whatever it is. I don't want to put my stuff in there. Okay. Thumb in each palm. And just put your hands up this time, not like this. Put them palm up because we're just running the energy. And I want you to read your affirmation a couple times slowly. Feel it. Feel the excitement, feel the freedom, feel the joy, feel the breath. Read it, take your time. And then I want you to grab your candle in between both hands. Hold it. Hold it between both hands. What you're doing, you're going to be reading off your affirmations slowly several times and really feeling it. And guess what your hands are doing? It's called charging. You're charging your candle with all this good energy. Now, if you guys want to imagine green, you can, but at this point, it's just energy. Okay, so hold your candle. Slowly repeat your affirmation over and over several times. You didn't even close your eyes once you get your affirmation down. Just feel it. See yourself. See the money in the bank. See the check coming in. See that amazing apartment. See you walking on your own land. Whatever your affirmation is, feel it. See it in your mind's eye. All this beautiful energy and blessings is filling the candle with all of it. All of it. Don't light it. Don't light it yet. If you already lit it, it's okay. Don't stress. Don't blow it out. Just hold your candle. It's okay. It's okay. Just hold that beautiful candle. Say that affirmation. Build, guys. Build the excitement. Build the joy. You can even say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm so prosperous. I am financially successful. I'm in a career that I love. My business is thriving. My land is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever it is. And as you feel the energy build, hold it. Charge it for a little bit longer. Now, if you feel like your energy kind of hit like a climax, put the candle down. But if you're still building energy, put in as much love and joy and affirmation and visualization as you can. Don't forget to breathe. Repeat the affirmation. Repeat the affirmation. Feel the affirmation. Repeat the affirmation. Say thank you. And put the candle down. Put the candle down. Okay? That's called a charged candle. People actually pay money for charged candles so they don't have to do it themselves. You guys will never have to pay again. Just do it yourself. Okay. Now that you did it, get your little piece of paper. Now, if it's a glass candle, you can put the paper underneath it. Even if it's a wax candle, whatever's holding it, like whatever little tray you have it in, put the paper underneath it. Unless you're scared the metal's going to get too hot, but you can put it next to it, but put it underneath it. Okay? And put your hands over it. This is called blessing position. Put your hands over your candle. Okay? Say thank you one more time. Say your affirmation. And say, and so it is. And so be it. This or something greater. And light that bad boy. Light it up. Once you light it, guys, you could even say, Archangel Ariel, please bless this manifestation work. Bless it in beautiful ways. Thank you. That's it. That's all. That's it. Okay. Now, again, if you guys, I suggest that you let it burn all the way through, but if not, snuff. Don't blow. Snuff. Okay. Now, if you do snuff and you have to relight it, come back. You don't have to do everything we just did again, but I want you to kind of just take a deep breath because you don't want to light it when you're coming off of work and you're dropping your bags and stuff like that. Take a deep breath. You're going to say, Archangel Ariel, bless this work. Say your affirmation. Light it again. Okay. You guys, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so you guys can do this every wax, especially if you have a very large manifestation. You could do it more than one waxing moon. Because for instance, let's say you're trying to manifest land. With this candle work, maybe you got the right realtor, maybe you got the right loan with a good interest rate. Next month, the land you're looking for opens up. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of moving parts. Don't give up on it. Does anybody have questions? Anybody have questions? I love candle work. I love it. I love it. Now, I would definitely, guys, if you guys want to see how fast, it's called manifestation lag time. Some people are really good about manifesting real fast, real easy. And some people, you're new. So now that you lit and did all this work, I want you guys to see when you start noticing whether people are talking about it or whether you got that loan. How many days? Did it take 3? Did it take 2 weeks? When you guys manifest it, you're going to recognize how long your individual manifestation lag time is. And you can improve it. You can get it shorter and shorter and shorter. The full moon is Friday. Don't worry, you'll have time. I know I say 7-day candles, but 7-day candles never burn for 7 days. I know, it's a jip, but it's all good. Don't worry. Now, if the full moon comes, the full moon lasts 3 days. Like it's kind of like a, so on the day of the full moon, if your candle's still burning, it's okay. Don't get scared. Just as long as the candle doesn't start burning like when it starts to get small. Now, it's okay. If you have like a little bit of the candle left over and you're like, I'm too scared, don't worry. Snuff it out, recycle. Or you can keep it and light it again next time. But it's best to do it as it comes, okay? If the candle runs low, do we light the replacement with the same flame? Ooh, how ceremonial, Coffee. I actually like that idea. I actually just relight it, but Coffee says if you want to relight another candle, maybe you have a small candle and you want to relight another one, to light it with the same flame. I actually like that. Energetically, Coffee. That sounds amazing. Thank you for that beautiful contribution. I'm probably going to try that next time. I haven't ever done that. Interested to see how that works with all that buildup. Good idea. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to be sending the MP3 to you guys for the affirmations and it's a chakra. I was going to do another chakra movement of energy and visualization, but this has been a lot of energetic work for one session, so I'll send that to you guys later this week. Yes, Emlo, you want the candle to finish up. So full moons are completions, wraps up, so you want your candle to kind of wrap up. Just as long as when you start candle work, let's say you started it. Oh, by the way, when the new moon comes, guys, don't do it the first 3 days of a new moon because the first 3 days of a new moon are considered a dark moon phase. So for instance, if the new moon is on a Monday, you wouldn't do it until Thursday. Okay. Now, the whole point of candle work, as long as the candle wraps up, don't continue. If you have a little bit left, just snuff it. If it's running past the full moon, just snuff it. We don't want it burning during a waning moon because energy is shrinking. Okay. I could only find an 8-hour burning green candle. Is that all right? Yeah, don't worry, Banna. And if you want to get another candle, you guys will have to do the same energetic charging. You'll have to do that again with a new candle. You have to do the same affirmation, charging work, and then do it. Okay? Does anybody else have, oh, you're welcome, Flavian. Does anybody else have questions about any of this? Oh, I'm gonna go change. You got 7 of them? Oh, girl, when this is done, you can just, I actually like charging the day that I light them. But if you want to pre-charge them, you can. If you feel like you're really in an oomph mood, like charge it. Khadijah, I didn't understand. Okay, what do you have a question on? What's you a little confused about? I'm happy to answer. Oh, you're welcome, Renee. Yes, you just leave the candle lit. That's it. Done. Stay away from it. Don't add to it. Let it burn. If it's by your bedside, if anybody's nervous, like I don't want it to tip over, go to your kitchen and get like a big pot, like just a pot, and you can place your candle inside your pot. Okay, just keep it in your pot. So if you're nervous of leaving it unattended, which is logical. Most candles, they turn off when they tip, most of them now, but put it in a pot. What do you do with the melted wax? Well, this is up to you. Some people don't bury it because burying is grounding energy out. I don't like it. Now, usually if you have the melted wax, honestly, I just recycle. If you want to throw it away, you can. Some people keep it. Because the kind of candles I work are always in glass, the wax is gone completely. And it's not so much, it was the energy inside. So if you want to, you can always wrap it in a pretty little bag and you could recycle it or throw it out. Say thank you to it. Everyone's different. Everyone's different how they do it. Do what feels right. If you feel like you want to keep it, keep it. If you feel like you want to, whenever I recycle it, I always put it in a little bag. It's almost like my way of saying thank you. putting in a little protective thing, and I throw it. That's me. And because I use the glass ones, I just recycle the glass jar when I'm done. Do we light the candle every day until full moon? Niranuch, we want to keep the candle burning for as long as possible. So you're not going to turn it off every day. If you have to turn it off every day, snuff it, then yes, you just relight it every day. But you want it to go straight because it builds, right? It builds. And when you turn it off, it kind of stops. When you turn it back on, it builds. Do you guys get it? Yes, it has to keep burning till it's all burnt up. However, if you have to leave the house and you're nervous, I get it. Snuff it out. When you come back, light it back up again. Okay? Does that make sense? Oh, you're welcome, Gail. Does that make sense, everybody? Everyone got that? Any questions about the energy balls, about the manifestations? Guys, please don't forget in the beginning when we did those cord cutting with people who kind of planted that, if you have other people, it takes 5 minutes, cut it out of your field. Follow it along. Okay? What if your candle burns out in 24 hours? Don't worry about it. Now, if you want to keep manifesting, the reason I asked for a 7-day candle is because the longer a candle burns, the more oomph, right? If it burns in 24 hours, I mean, it has a punch, but if you're trying to pack a punch, I would suggest getting more candles. But don't worry. Try it out. See what happens. Some people get nervous with candle work. They're like, oh no, there's nothing to be nervous about. It's always going to work in your highest good. That's why your clarity has to be really important, very important. You can get more candles and do it again to the full moon. That would be my suggestion. But if you want to just practice candle work and it makes you a little nervous, see what happens after 24 hours. Oh, God. Yeah, Roxanne, if you had a fire in your house, then yeah, don't leave it burning. Just snuff it. Just snuff it. I leave mine in my sink, so no stress. I tell people, too, it's kind of nice to burn it, that's why I put it in the pot. You guys put it in a big old pot. You'll feel good. It's not going to hurt anything. You're so welcome. Okay, so if you have to leave the day before the full moon, can you stop it but not relight it because I come back? Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll be sending the MP3 to you guys sometime this week. I apologize if I'm trying to get into you in 72 hours. There's a lot of you. So if it's a little late, please forgive me. And this can be rewatched and redone. Don't forget the vision board before bed, first thing in the morning, or even while you're getting dressed, stare at it and be like, yes, just feel it. Thank you so much, Vicky, guys. I am so excited to hear. Guys, share the story, share the comments down below. Yes, just to be clear, we keep the candle lighting till full moon. Correct. Now, again, be safe. If your house is made of wood and there's a lot of wood everywhere, put it in a pot, monitor it. I know some people that will actually move the candle around with them as they go. I like keeping it in one space to build energy. So, you could keep it in your bathroom. Bathrooms they're all marble or like a material that can't be burned. But yes, if you don't feel safe, it's okay. Snuff the candle. It's all good. You're gonna be okay. Snuff it. Don't worry. It's just good if you can get it long. Okay. You're so welcome, guys. Oh, is your flame jumping? When you guys, depending how strong you charged it, sometimes the flame will burn extremely high. Okay, so it's really, really interesting to see how your flame is burning. And sometimes the flame burns a different color. So tell me what happens, guys. Okay. Blessings to all of you guys. Blessings to all of your gorgeous manifestations. Thank you for all the amazing work you guys are doing for yourselves and for others. Remember to run energy, that pink light, to yourself often. Energy to your vision often. Okay, guys? Blessings. You're going to do great. I have full faith. Okay? I will see you guys later. Take care. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me directly. Bye.